no se erade ba on fa yenko bi na ya bere kora dodo tobe ne adoya eni ketua ne itatoso ne de ekọ ne de banyina well but ye ofemu de se nipa se ne be ya yesu ba wo so be ko bia no pa nyame de adekye acheyen enti ye won kwa wahoden e ba ne sade a na de osoma wo no wo na dwuma bi ye eno na yete ha ye de enti se wada bomode ane Kenya ho na also sorry me pe bibi na ye yemwache emwakwa abade ba bedwam dwumadie so wo Adom TV so yedase Facebook for amanone for Ghana for bibia yedo bibia se waka ye ho bedwam dwumadie so omahene kwabena sante ehema ne mfimfin wa hase ne de bia ya wo ye no ote efia mankwata makro nchen pe ena me so ne nchen din de ma metro diamond yemwache tomtom mamachi
yeah efia na e kan se bibia na me kwa so
oh nyame adom ade achi de
the takasa de but ade achi is very important so ade achi but enko yesa
na ne obende
ade enko
ye
wonya
kwano de nyame de be ma
ade enko ye
ya ni pe bi ho kire o too much enti me decide say me ho kire me bi mu wiase me meti bia mo mi me ko complain a ho kire enye
obi nyinne
o kire say
me meti bia
mo obi a ho kire no o hwede de ye
complain a ho kire bia mo wiase
Debbie
tini de ye
nyoma mi enu enu a me hu ye obi ne ne yire ene ne matu
ama ne so kakra me akra me
obi ne yire ne matu ana Wisconsin kwan no so nim say we kwa agboba no Wisconsin University
ablaje
ma branch e kotade o shobi wezen nkofo no muka na kona sim
na ejina on simpia
debiti omo tikene na me ma branch to ba omo si na it was in free anka say ti omo ye movement ti just unusual of me ti me be pie bi na me say masa na baby am park die wow sha enye papa nti no ana woman so me papa me cho me park say unim omola se o ka nim no omola so bu kwa no me 12 fuel no e be say 20 cities na no mo say omo ko baby akoje aduane ni sika and if you check their background so bibi na akoka papa na aju kire de na ebu abom enti car na short petrol na short omo so omo ni no mjina ono so dama tu sire ana nkwada no so omo bobo enye se nipa 3x4 bi no akoka se bia ana say if it is a new trick in town there omo say
responsible
na even if that is the case kana and then I say and I just say mo
na omai ni ohu ye kura de so mo mo ka o na fu aso
ba
ono so na ho kire de oni kan so na ho kire obia ye ha yete hakura ye siri obia wale de
another one baby I'm tino 10 houses away from me there's a noble man me am say me so him machina me ne kwa ono so me say okwam say be 1 week ni wayare
oh
can you believe that the wife and the family in a man befi na me ho so me je o machina me say this early morning no you know the reason for coming in Kwadano transportation ni emu kakra bia metimanya to survive them for
before mba ho kwa nim je o man je
ho too much
o feri say tambatwa ma
o ma break too much
abna ho chere ni too much o na obi ahia psychologist wana brabom no ne yakasa
enti mama intimi nhihye hu kwa
because apart from psychologists no yemmo boa ye
yeah em so what you do
ye boni ayefo to the extent say o hwe no a wo obi a obeto
do
but on say bible cross say wanya ma onua no wanya ma me enhwe ho
ehon ye do because
we have to be supportive of all of us ehon ye do
afeso ye na me ye say me ye me neighbor do ye e say man ko he me da mania Holy Ghost You didn't know yes moja. How? It's very me since then. I'm the way. I'm me a before.
Or no, comment how see wo so shira kwan.
Oh. Yeah, they comment here.
If you was his uncle for so much say if you so no so
or be na mo
I say or the come from aba no. And chire bi a yakọ PKC asofo ni so ni bi hono. So at say.
O ma hie hwe.
O de ma men
O the moja na
abefo no.
What do you niam na me de ba na so.
Enye suban papa but em no si o papa ye kwan.
Obeto atwe.
Na wani hokra de oye ye de.
Ono ho na menya biem. But ebi eni pafoforo de but just that
ha dwen.
Obi ewiase wo instinct ebi obi bre wade. Enye ne bone so but bia na bibia ka
o de ma ne nko ne baby.
Na ne baby wa ways and means e bia de be che obi because enye aduane kra ya no rice and oil normal eh. Nti bia wo mpe. Ba so fa ye obi adoye. Ba fe na wo be jumper ya che say
Holy Ghost.
Che say ni pena dia no ade abane Holy Ghost. Hey. I'm there. Na ka mini ho ka me konda dada me ti US me de me beg ye no ye tu me ne me ye nyina ye ko. Aha na aba mpa ya gume so. Oh, there be ni pani.
Ma he ma ye hwe safo no ho. Na ensi afoforo kwan.
Me hwe omo.
Na ensi afoforo kwan. Wo fam de kakra bi a hwe ye se Ghana ba se ye bobo ye ho kakra o nke be ye bi. Nke be ye bi. Na sa wo mo nso a omani nso ade nipa bonfo na omo se omo ye gidi. Mo so mo nyai sa ade ne ye. Mo baby a me duru a me bra me ho asepa ye circle he ya.
Because it could have been you.
Ebi a me duru a me bra me ho asepa.
Oh. I am bikako.
Yeah,
me catch them a man. Ya kwa no hu se akora bia be gina ka ho no osra de a. Se ya da nyame asema abushia wo firim. Ene awofo a wo be pie
omo so.
Ya bompa ya da o mase sire nkwamo. Sankura we. Enye se e omo pe.
Yes.
Bena me ka me chichire to omo asum. Ene wona ma jesa yi be men ana oba no anya 1 cd opeso ode ma omo. And I'm saying yes o chade. Ba won so mo ani na ho. Na de nyame ase. E ma okra na abusua. E bia me ka sa asem no. Abusua ofiri mu kra no. De nyame ase ma abusua na ofiri because abusua bi wo a ukopie mu amane nko a.
Basa.
O ha nko a. E ti esa o de nyame ase ma ba bia wo. Ene sei, e kina sei, ene sei. Wa dwene ho pen. Enti kwa bia se aha na mo de started ya. Onwe a ye nwie ye be kan sebuesa
enipa mobo
enipa
so mo mani nso ade
eno no waka no tesa wo cha na de se do be hampa ni
funi wa obi pa ene no ho de akere na ko wi ase no hwe o ma hen sa de wo be pa mo 1 cup yi sa 1 cup no wanya ne na ho sa 1 cup no so bi to agu enti se ohia na obi de dumwa aya mo ani so ti se do afi na okoboton so yi
yeah
e kan de
say what that
wanya ne ho pete no de brewa na bi wakai o o de ho mpa
fa ko che
je na he
o betutu amra de ahyem a sa ne de yeko ansa ne yabako no happy birthday nkoma Stella
makeup
gumbe ne Stella birthday oh yes and nyame de afia kan
e Pierre wampa una kuta list wampa ma
oh wonderful happy birthday Stella and Eugenia Bano afari bi amame
Eugenia but Eugenia o ne ba
I made a friend of vanilla chocolate vanilla
you want your birthday and Abednego Asante Asiedu Boga one
so na ne birthday second of
Mrs. Elsie Maureen Asante Asiedu our local government services
na ifo krom so for Mordecai you're so na ne birthday Mama Sylvia Mama Sylvia
November for no so overtake here
eh be propose
the focus no the work at any mun semni bi ne say over daily graphica family NDC to mark JJ's first anniversary and 499 School of Law admissions. Parliament has no locus. Attorney General Ira Godfrey Damenaka say the Chronicle say police to seek interpretation of Article 117 and then the Ghanaian Times MPA misses November 1 deadline to remove fuel levy. Timber market fire victims count losses and the Daily Guide say Israeli investor supports National Cathedral project and the big one Medina protest so hot hides under barbing cloth and what's ana daily guide aba yakofa kase ne wachi no maro fi se agokansi efisem ana person mo yakwaba
no see about it mama me mamu nyina achen me mo akwaba de Badwam TV kase so enebna anopen samasi na braso samede bro Adom TV Badwam kase sam no doso ne yetodwa mu bi a wo betini ye hwe ni mo se BC so hwe ne beba na mpanifo ye nhyehyɛ se nkura no ye be kye won kwan yon befa so na questions beto ho a obe ansa ne yie obc so hwe na mu nso no ene die ye so mo hwe na apofree apobia mamu ne nkansa nkura no pepa eno ne nsem na no pa me de bro Adom TV Badwam kase Facebook/Adom TV kase no ho like comment na share me amesomo me din afia amankwa tamaklo afeti said ensem ni chemo ankasa etie se suku mofra boaboa won ho akwakotwe bi si so hwe no ntino mpanifo gun hwehwe so den hwe so won benya examiners akukudam de ama won se be ya won betumi enya ntiase ehunu said ye question no eda ho no matie ene kwan ya befa so obe ansa no a ekoso e obrekum east directorate ya won hwe ngo masua so Adom kase ediba
Niema nkwada no do so mo twen so hwe na de so mo ye ene de ni so mo ye the do's and don'ts of examination ya kasa chiro mo atu omofo kwan be fa so be siesi omo ho omo kofia omo nse omo mmre nyina wo mobile phone ni TV ho omo mfa nkochini na omo betena se asua de ti etu omofo se de be ya omo betumi asiesi omo ho yie na nsohwe no omo atumi adimu nkunim job program a yepese ye ansa na mofra na akwatwere nso yepese ye pe seasoned examiners na ye kire mofra no kwan omo fa so eyi nsem se misana ye de ban so hwendru ye de ban mo yi ano how to answer questions
mock bebre ya tre mock de bebre by aside mock no me sua me notes ne exercise books exercise ahodo mo amayaye me sua de ye pa ena me TV hwe no me de atun chen nti me hwe me tie news wia na de aka me de asua de preparation for the BC tie de sua de me sua pa ena my timetable a me hwe so de sua de
after the mock no teachers for na go through correct questions in bia ato simbia say bit ma sua na bibia ya solve na bibia ya bokwa nti ehwe for about 4 months and me na esha we are fully prepared say nekra na go tribis na wait matro
Bayan to so e wo BC nsem na mu na ya na mpempi no nkura yitre so hwe obo hu ya say brofo na leaki ena master leaki na etwam nti nkura mbesa atena se bi no mo sa hia de no mo ye afiwe mu de mpanifo stress ankenye apofree na nka nkura no de o mahia no emra na afi wonye nkudum defo Adom kase ediba
ha wakakra ewo ekoma wayekfo West African Examination Council wo hwe won dwumadie pa omudi a eho ya atechema kakra wayekfo dwumadie omudi no man Ghana mu no mimi hu ni se esese omo ebo omo homne so eyi sanse samre ya ye betro nso hwe abofra bia ni ho kwan se obeni ba bia ye tro nso hwe ba bia be fira ba ochiche ni bia ni ba bia wo mimi ya memeti ya sei minim ba bia nso hwe no ye tro no ana say questions ni ya setting no dey free aba ba bia minim nyina ne say ye wayek na enso se be kwa kwotro nso hwe na wie no ye say questions no apie ye twam mofra no san kwotro foforo na psychologically na akwa ha mofra no economically causing financial loss to the country sanse de bia questions leaky ye twa question mu ya yesi no enya de ma wo man no kra nwumasua ye den ekonkan so biti amanone na ho ne se okuta sa certificate na onim se we bia offer dubious means bi na bia on sa ye den e kan sa certificate nti we de ye besre se minua no wa yekfo na otwemienu akai omo man so hwe we nko aye ba betri ye history e wo ho wo covenant no enye sonko e mayen na ye ho ne se sa nso hwe we die eye apo free and I say yi sa ye say my practice no my practice free
Mabinko tamale wo northern region abeto just sachet water ho akwatwe wo ho efi sachet water producers association ye kire ni nyina ne saniema wo mo de eye nsuo no ne boa ya den ɛho nsɛm yamane boni Eliasu Abdurrauf etwaso.
When you take an actions, you understand, you learn from the actions. You have maybe positives and negatives, you understand. When you make a mistake today, tomorrow you are taking another action. You take into consideration the mistakes that you have made. Our industry is such a way that to achieve what we are intending to achieve, you need to at least lock down for some few days. That is what is informing this decision. It is something that is peculiar to our industry, and we think that this is our best way we can achieve the results that we want. That is why we are not asking for a week or 2 weeks lockdown. It's just 3 days. You understand? And then even these 3 days that we are talking about, people will not run that short. You understand? But at least they will get the message will get to them.
Well, people have been coming for water. There is no water. So without the water, how can we live? So they should look. If they are to increase, they should increase. It doesn't matter because prices are going up. So there's no need saying they will not operate for some days before. It's not the best. So they should look at it very well. People are really suffering.
But do you have such as water in your store here?
No, I don't want. Because they didn't inform us that they will be going on strike. Because if not, we will have got some in stock.
Na the mampani board di sank one assembly no so no nra enimpe no so a woko sie nanimu no adehye no to etian me kira assembly members no eno na aka ho ama ora Alex Safokantanka no bu ofisi twom keta se sha ana bribe a wode ema assembly members ni bi ene wo so wo gena de nyina de course wo ho eni
yeah boy from start hey masa you need yourself hold on now you need back hey what me you don't know me you don't say me I don't know at the time you know someone say me someone say me oh what is sika who said it for something oh I'm busy cabin hello I'm busy cabin ah to sala busy cabin someone here okay I'm busy yes can oh no me say yes Mr. me yes can but sika but put the whistle for la fête mon bras what is what is cabin avec me someone here that way okay me de quoi oh do this someone here ah oh do this someone here sika what is cabin someone here what is cabin someone here after quoi comme ça peut vous y aller what is cabin someone here oh actually Boleh itu pun, orang dia nak dia, what the thousands, what the sekarang orang bersuara, minum minuman yang konfor, foolish orang lagi, minum minuman yang konfor, sekarang ada orang bersuara, confirmation center orang kacau pun buat what the sekarang apa, udara pun ini cah, orang pancing, osu boleh itu pun mesti pun riba, dia mau sekarang apa, mau panen pasar dah, pun ni, mana, untung masalah apa? One man can put one or some pennies. Let's stand out here. You bring it. Happy. Don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, I can't pass out. You know, like we pass out. Oh, there. Put the name of the time. Minimum one and for. Minimum one and for. You are not a person who is from front. Who could not make the sound here? I can't just what to say. You know what I come for. How is it to come up saying I'm not Asia, comfort so. It's passing yet so. Asia so. Who could do Asia? Over this, I don't come out to Sanford. What is going to be Sanford? And you inform it. Over 2 cents, man, this can be a thousand cities. Also, the come up to Sanford and they are comfort so.
Jabe Municipal Assembly ho de no na is gonja so sa Mohammed Tamimu awo no so mampani bo ne din enu aka ho an impre no so sa wo manfa ma no enti de cross ho
I represented my paramount leader, Mama Gende. witnessed the confirmation of our MC. But unfortunately, he has not been confirmed by his honorable members.
But will you call it disappointment?
I will call it disappointment because I mean, without the MC, I think our Salaga would be, adding to this development. So it's a great disappointment. But for that one, I can't confirm it because I wasn't there when he invited them. I don't know whether he invited them or he didn't invite them. For that one, I can't confirm. Traditional, we only pray for peace, and we also appeal to the president to renominate another one so that maybe.
Mayinyira no sona Adom TV Badwam kase na no pe ya ha na brema kwan na me de asie me de afia amankwa hata makula gudue mo ensam erikase dubodi e de to so afisem beba na afin pensem mo promote a sem foforo ebebo akwa
de se fata se wote na de bro ya mo akwaba ya gudue mo nsem na so oneexpert.com and afin so no chief special na de asie akonko a ene nsem no de ebrewo me patro one expert we bete o mo a ana chief special so Eshalai, Otiase he, sisi yadi ne beko, sanso na mano candidates sing na Victoria syphilis ni gono nyina we kra ne ade yes sisi akonko na ye omwa Sergio Manocha me producer Bernard Padibo twe eso talimu anya samketo akra ehase emfafi the EPL enra moves jram na so ne Everton wie kama na nya isi Raham na se bogo a isi de otum se yes ba no Wolves abakosemu a wogine din pa yemwura mo hwese na kopie mo wo Spain na yenkohwe na UEFA Champions League night yenwese na fixtures no isi etie ni United ginemu a anya isi kra Atlanta se amodo mo betiti yenhwe tena fixtures no isi etie na Benada na Mamo and Chelsea na de epem so Wolfsburg ni Red Bull Salzburg Atalanta and Manchester United Bayern Munich ni Benfica Dynamo Kiev Ayrton Sanfrecce Barca oi nasa ni mo bro Juventus and Zenit St Petersburg nebo na Sevilla ni Lille at ya boni Villarreal and BSC Young Boys we na games e baso UEFA Champions League ni mo na yen konsen from nkɔhɛ Nuno Espirito Santo na so eshi Tottenham so mo ne tonkwanta mo apai enti sese do news a eba no and it's Antonio Conte and they take over the reins of Tottenham. And the Ekoso Yegusudi and some nature Antonio Conte ebe confirm as the new manager the Tottenham Hotspur. Now yen consent for more oneexpert.com can be better oneexpert.com enyeja ho fa ho jim nipa nsahe o de 3 matches be the 50 Ghana to so no wasidan a umpe opede then Priscilla director de ho jim na ye work kire de say ye work mathematics o school Venn diagram no nyade but we dey were to me work part teams or de ho jim oneexpert.com Moses and a chile sa but yen kokko piemu or the Black Stars of Ghana enche na Ghana has said the last run of matches or World Cup qualifiers no ye dey be pim so na coach Milovan Raivac this week squad ba be to dra or say or him so be mo bia the opportunity no wa chile so betimi abo e dey ama Ghana
I sada i po svom programu napraviti otprilike da se trudimo da napravimo igru koja će biti na rezultat. Jer samo rezultat donosi odlazak na svjetsko prvenstvo.
Definitely, if you look at my previous spell here, you know, it's important to make sure that every department of the team is as strong as possible. So in the next period, we are monitoring every Ghanaian, home and abroad. Definitely there will be some talents from here, also players abroad, they are trying to prove themselves. So this is a chance for everybody to prove themselves, and if they get a call, if they come, they have to prove themselves. So definitely this is a process in which you are trying to establish the team who can be competitive at the highest level and can play against any team in the world.
From a weekend they try na ye share the Ghanaian Premier League ase na sana ye share say the president of the Ghana Football Association and be to hwa say enche ye share na ubi ura stadium a we kire o card say ya wo panie vaccine no COVID-19 ya wo bi ansa na wawura mu ni ade ama manfo twitwa ball no ebi so kire o madwen ni ade ora Tony Obe no kopie mu wo medie ma wo board member na executive council ogina mu de den nsam basa de president person ye na be boa pa ma ye yare no I think
it's quite obvious that one cannot gamble his health, his or her health, for pleasure, for example. So it is important that people who go to enjoy football, do not put themselves at risk. I think that it is just to be cautious. I mean, it's a precaution. We want to consume the product of football, but we need to also take care of our health. COVID is not gone yet. It's not gone. I don't know whether it will ever go, but it is important that we take precautions so that we can consume our product whilst we feel safe, as far as our health is concerned.
Right, yanko piemo wo esenfo from ko piemo Amina Sharks akachia ni Odatelamte. I know head coach my Amina Sharks or the same kakra ba say you see a place na kakra na call any omo buy no ogusu di omo frafra kakra but Eddie atobe ni na no wakra sports no na Accra Lions etwen 1-1.
Well, of course, without a doubt. I mean, when you have a good player in a team and he goes away, of course, there's a big gap. But then it's up to you, the coach, to fill that gap, which I'm doing it. I'm sure during my Justify, I am able to get some young materials that with time they should be able to fill in his shoe. I mean, with the presence of maybe Michel Sapon, I'm sure he should be able to do that. So I don't think we have problem. Of course, we will miss him with the goals that he scored last season. Of course, we'll miss him, but we should be able to do well without him.
Yanko piemo metema Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo akache first game omo chi dreams no omo ba ko mienu miensa na se ne omo ye no ama Kotoko fans omo ho ayemu yi timu se na papa e bapa na ade coach Prosper Ogum or head coach to Kotoko den sama ba se fans no munsi about ne papa na eba
came in with a lot of individual brilliance, ability to look at where the spaces were, when to dribble, when to pass, when not to pass. I think he has a brighter future. He's very young. Technically, he's a gifted player. I've been telling him that we need to work on his strength and then his defensive abilities. Once he can provide defensive responsibilities when we lose the ball, I think he will be a complete player. Hitherto, the old guys didn't have any game model. So I'm bringing in a game model. So it is my responsibility to ensure that they understand the game model, the concept within the game model, how to get it defensively and offensively. So to me, even though those who came in are many and those who were also left are many, I think as games unfold, they are going to understand themselves automatically without even thinking about what decisions to take. It's early in the process.
abusia no madro keke no madro ebe ye ho adwuma ye Gfast mixture na ye sa adwuma no ma candidates se bompe minim pa se bompe ye me ma so ye mpe nti yisu adropa Gfast mixture yi candidates bia de afio be me mo be me mo kan hono pai ye den sabo no ade brewo na ye kopie mu wo ya Accra Lions of 4 wo mo so aka chen ko ye koso mo ye new team o ma ba Ghana Premier League ni mo o mo coach Obroni ye friend Rene Aircraft wo so ma ba yi first match 1-1 ye hwe o mo ko manim no.
What we have to face, and you already asked in that direction, we are a very, very young team, very, very unexperienced players, which you also see in training, in our training sessions. Yeah, a lot of dynamic style, but not really experienced. So this is probably the biggest challenge we will face, because if you play like against teams like Hearts of Oak or Kotoko or all those great names, just to mention two, yeah, we will have to face a lot of experienced players who know how to deal with our young boys.
Yego so Ghanaian Premier League ni mo na ko pie mo Royal Tamale United amon so abi wurem omo koya che afedi omo aba na nanu ada omo gina mo na so na Great Olympics for 1-1 wo Tamale Sports Stadium na Northeast Regional Minister Zakaria Yidana honorable hodin nanu atumu sa de ba ko bebo ama atiwa colleague ni mu no cash so mo pie sika wura team no pa ebeboa.
They need money to stay in the Premiership. It is not going to be easy for a team to survive without money. So the onus lies on the people to try and support them. If you have all the seats packed, I mean, just imagine that we came in our numbers to fill the stadium, paying at least 10 cedis. that will amount to something very good. So if they do all the deductions, they may find something in the kitty of the team.
Yes, my honorable voice is soothing, is sweet. My director, I had that voice nepa, honorable one pay, ya chow. I was ya, you know, so nene, yen fancy, some yana bibila. Yes, a fata salt in the Bribame Quina, ya de Abrewo, me pacho, a G-fast mixer, or Benoma dra, no G-fast mixer, sans I don't know why be me was a man, or bar somewhere or bar, which are nice, as a candidate is never called. Sans so na gonorrhea and syphilis or sweetie. FU or G-fast mixture or say papa sans na OneExpert.com and ne Champions League them and see for goom ni pansa her fish say am dey two drama we are no di gugu so kakaka yi bi trip na options na so doso aisa beno G-fast mixture e so fa so bebre ya OneExpert.com bebre eti otwisu a no atwisu now na okọ anim no what are you waiting for fa ho jim ni pansa hwe OneExpert.com na me pacho Stella oko makeup wa and Stella did a birthday. Stella, fantastic happy birthday in common. Yakupon Shana on to my face say na ye be jam will be a befako. Saying the awesome family until we be fako. Na be at me fine idea. I was here. Sergio Manucha be producer. Bernard Padibuche. Kejuana Kasanye. Erica Siedu Bwedi.
Well, mebusia me sanso ema wachibio afisem komo tuche ena edru so ena ye nkomodie no eya ahodomie no ye behwa ya pomode ho nsem na afen so ya hwe enkomotwetwe a efa miaya ye tufam godie ena afen so wom wa ye sa adwuma no wa ho bambo wa pomode ene kro no ankasa kromafo no so a wom ye enwuma bi sa ewo mu no enti eno ene ye nkoma ye bede ne na ewo afisem so na me ka wo se anopa bia na won sore ye so wonya sore na so bechi osidi a na chese ye papa no a president for e de aba abonten wato won bo ase e de enura hodo bebo ese ne enum ho ban no afrafra no eno na wohia entimesira wa ase o sore anopa fa president de wo mo de bidia ye no bi no chakode no na fa bo wanum fatwichi wanum na entumi emmo afenso ba ko no a wo mo de lemon na aye no uchu sia ho se flavor no ye lemon so ha eno so uhia ni nyina akowie ese no ene wankasa wonam no wanum no sede ope no enti president charcoal white toothpaste ebe Paul siama na ye fita ena make for ediamo any president enkaye no enyina wonso wanum ofiri moja ni nyina so uhia efise egu ahodo ebia ene de ebeye ede aboa Mame sanso emo wa mane bie wo se afisa monkomo chichi St Andrew Senior High Environment ye wa kwanya no na St Andrew de eye grade A school se ye kase grade A a bigide se A no nkasa kra no de ya ma nkyra enkyeremu bia wonye hu ade ye A ana se ye 1 na chese eho asem ne yetiawa na school a wo kwa environment o de mum ye kan lokre Ghana High we senye dada mafo school no a classroom ben pa na fancy uso ayebo wo na campus air condition St Andrew house ana me ntimo frani sia de ko mutrim tantantantam because baby omotia na honya hye omotete nkonya paso St Andrew na me de make for the ama wo a obese ko senior high school bia no wo mo won krabata ne bi ewo asifo su mankasim niwe dubia say donkwa onofen sehia sawe so ene bonsu bonson kwanta samia ye nyina wo mo ewo school no krabata ho frɛ 0244 696911 and say 0207891004 now also for who cordon St Andrew if you say wo bo won ho mrane say we are always in the lead na ye no kra so da bia wo modi kan na no kra ye bobo school for edikan so mo no modi kan afa ma memo wa mane ese de wo pa kwanti atu bi krampa bronya wunya ba bia bekọ kakra for Continental Africa Limited for na wo mbeye visa no wo ticket no ba bia wo koda no bibia wo mbehwe no ba ye e de amount so pese okọ aman bi te se Dubai UK Croatia, Canada, Ireland, Denmark, Czech, Italy, any the account de bodin, bodin wa. Now fresh number 0240 712 951 and I say 0201 105 5027 na anyone mo ninkita hono mo fa enko abrochire Franco Trading Enterprises Semen Kancho said Janil Samsung Nokia iPhone Franco TV no abedu ananu kura de was what the Franco a year but well condition she Franco ne yeso obedi agro wa medi agro se na be ya wo fie hot na be ya o de na pechin kura dodo TV ni ho fridge ni ho onenam sa fekubo sa ko Franco ko tobi ne to phone papa ene e wo kwadwuma kura wo to ka mu na wo hwe Franco phone na akotolo Franco na ha Adom TV diamond so ne yedi afise nkomonye no ano no Franco fa sa numbers yi eso ne pe wanjaton de ne bi eton 0558 106241 and also 0302 225 651 Franco Trading Enterprise say still no a phone papa fie na no smarts no so mete ha me hwe aboyi wo de hye ne kasa gum na ahwembo ne fa bo oni afoforo ho ban efi COVID-19 yade no why no mempia kakra na emu oya but abanisa anamboa mami sanso mo amane seti richokofo say wo mo de omo wonim de no se wo mo be ye Milo no won be da ni dia ye ne mapapa mamafo na Milo enhie benya gise koko ba bia ye dua koko yi nso yetu galamse ho enti ene e be de nya koko no otebrofo otibe cherebrofo koma Minister of Lands and Natural Resources na ka chere no say wo ya abofra wo basic school ni bi na so susu say sansase no yenye ni sei na de bia ye nya koko enom enti wo letter no be chro na wo the address we ato achire PO Box AF 851 Adenta na swafo nsa ka o letter yi a wo akwanya papa pasa obetumi enya achede happy birthday enkoma Mama Sylvia Mate ewa akwatia Mama Sylvia nya hana meka no enya hana meka no sofo Mordecai yire Mama Sylvia nyame shawate nyame ma nkwatente na de bia me befia wasiesie machifi se wonti ena me befia mani kapaye nyame nshrawo Mama Sylvia happy birthday to you me ba ne edi nkomo foforo me chana no pay de be hwe bedwam afisem komochiche no medase baby bia wo bia mani esopa medina otiamia mo akoda kwa DJ Amuzu so na mama ora Raf efasa su akwaba wafi UK aba esanse goka dwumedie no ebeba so nti waba ye mo akwaba mira we ye chairman of Global Obuase Citizen Association of Charity Asegoka nti DJ Amuzu so ena wode na sema shemenum yi a ora Raf ye de ema akwaba nti ora efasa su akwaba ye da sesawa ba na ufi UK bedie pounds no yete he covid nti etu kwa ache ihia bi nti aha man chiasa kwa na afa pounds nso butum ai nti refasa so yemu akwa ba die na amamre kwa so ihia pounds DJ Amuz ananya no ano no medasia afa yeni yenkomo no na anopai edu ebnada say ya C4C homeopathic hospital enam wo homeopathy nimdia so etwe wadwen si eniema ba komienu bi so C4C ayaresa enso betimi ama wanya ho apomuden enti anopai ora Matthew Asumedu ewo menche wa ha mene no ebetwetwe enkomafa homeopathy kwampa wonam so esa omanfo ya de mi Asumedu mpacha mache
yenia
na kwaba so
medase
apomu
radiado
Ghana for damase because enye C4C fu a apomuden no ne ayarehwe ne ayaresa ne de ya fa fichire ho amubu haban anom amfa bi ansa na nke yakọ hospital ne yakọ presi me boa but mo so mo de no homeopathy no kakra mo de boa ma omafo nya wa apomuden ho nsem na de si wanim eno ye de ya
we yenuanemo a omotanya BP ohaw no won aduro na anopei no
okay ye homeopathy aduro
homeopathy
ankasa ha se me ka cho se BP hypertension for no hu se omo waduro bia hu bia na okura se aduro ni BP no hu se ne haw ni so ba we ye de mo de abesesem a mo nam homeopathy kwan so na eboa ye de ma BP for
yo medase mini aba mechia wahwefo nyina enanopei emse se ye ka C4C nipa dodo no ate ye nka na nso so nyobia na etumi etu anamon na ebia na onim se ne haw no wo no kra no ba obetumi enya eho adura na se ano sibre na edo ye si ye nimu wa hai ye do nwanwaso bi a yate ye mbo ase ahwehwe mo hu se na nso enioma covid yi ni ti no obi o BP no onye bi but ateti onemu no o chense wanya bi amanfo nam hawo mu pa enyuma hodo a ekọ fom kofo ekotena afie ni ade odwun a ensiso
bre yi ne yire yi wo nyina kra na o ye bankers o
ai
na o nyina ye bankers se wo mienu nyina no
o mani ba mo so dako o mienu nyina tifi
kola ne so ye fo
enye easy enti just or how adwendwen pressure stress ni ade ankofo namu no na ye bo modern etena ase ni ye manufacturers hihye se wo se etumi nya bibia omo dada omo BP ni dada eni omo a omo nyanyaye na nso so how namu no enti e likely se obenya
okay
no ni nyina na wo se nya no aduro nse na no me ba ha na me ka asem bi se ebehia se ubenya aduro no esi ohaw no ano chance obetwen ama na ba
and then no provision is better than cure
sa pepe enti no nia wanya eye ma no ena nia ebobo ba enso so eye ma no bi ho no mo tanya tipa ye bebre onim de fi ebobo ba yes ye wonu ma bebre a ekofa ba na nso so no brententu mo boni nyina so na emom no dia me pesa me kire ni se obi enyenyaye no ahwe kwan on na mu ni se ne anoma ekono a anhwa ye mompa ye senya na nso so ye didi a ye num a ye koba de anhwa ubenya nti sia no kwan because enya ba
waso ba ye se
ahotire no bedoso
me no ye adwen se ye se risk bi wo ho a yetimi prevent o how bi wo ho a wani tia na hwe na obetimi atwon ho afiri ho a entwen na emeto wansa enti wo mo anya ehuna mane wo mo kra ye hu de ye wo na won so do ho kwa akojimti oti o yan kakra no wa wo hwe ananse ade bi tete wama otimi se eja odaje owura dem a nko na anim de ekoso na tese wa pe bi asi won chen na onom no kakra yate na ye benya bi ato he na age se ba C4C
C4C ase ye nko ana ubenya se hwe ado no ho a C4C a chance de e wo ho a trese eye edu a eye C4C ene kan eni nti wo ba C4C ase eye bia o manga na mu ha ubenya se duro ibi ato wo bankran ya ye wa dental SDA sa anso so na akokuma se a ye wo edwo kwa mo Cape Coast so ye wo Green Hill na emom no me the phone number ne beto ho me nimsi enuanom betira ma me na obi a o train me afa nanso me san aboso se de be ya de bia o ye adwuma na so no de tie ba na ni hwe no enso betimi atro 050 00 40 328 050 00 40 328 anase 331 anase 331 unya ba memfa we ntwam on se afe no ekwa wieye eni nti yempese enipa de ohaw ne atete bewura afefoforo ni mu yenya wura yi October November December ne sane na chese bronya no ana emfa ma na ebo no eni nti no ye ma akwanya se obi bia owo haw enye ye dro nko aho haw haw bia ye frɛ no yare aba ba sie wabobo ano no bomodi na fra bra be dan C4C ye ma wakwanya se oba edro bia be ma no 50% discount Only oma obefa mu lab scan ni consultation ni ade nyina no ye twa ni nyina mu ama edu aye ma no so no 50%. Said ye beya ubetumi ato edu na kwakosi fie wanom ne kakra na mmofra no nso so a oha obi ni ti no watumi aboa omo nso so ama omo nso atumi agina online so na ti sa kwanya yi ho
ya tiase ye da se enti odwen bronya mpaboa ne bronya ntade ne bronya nkokọ ne bronya mponche no na wodwen apomuden ho
sa
no ne afutu a ode ma ifata ya futu papa because udidi nyina na anonom nyina na ahyehye nyina awie na yare da ha na ye den ntino wonya bi esi nchen a na obi wo hokra ebeba ne se ahoho ebeba fie ne ade pressure bi ebeba so wo hwe na se wo mo ba na wakoma akosoro na tipa wa no anom gona na akọ ba bi ye de fra bibia na enom ne sa but wo nyina me hwe na yemfa mfransio ne yemfa nyehwe eno ane se
oba span a ofa so no ye bekyerɛw so obia obia ne sɛdia ne de tie nti age sɛ ehwɛw nya sɛ ye fiti prekopa ne ya ma nipa no ye di kan ye diagnosis ne hwɛ ansana
mo ho pa because BP no obi nya bi 20 years ni obi nya bi na wo twetwe mu pe enti ni diso enti nya sɛ ye sɛ BP adro enti na obi akonom saa ukɔ hɔ a
yes
na ye show ni hu de ye wo no a na wo BP no efi a wadi so ye nanao so ye wo fa so ye so ye catchiro ni hu ni
obi ho afi na ebobo ba obi su ho no mu a wanya obi so anadwene na kire ne se wanya isan yo namunti de bia na ase nyoma kosoro na ha no enti oba etu ya bu ye nhwehwemu na afi ya kire se de abenom no
yate yeda se enti C4C homeopathic hospital wo so betumi ne wo madinkita ho wo numbers na egu screen so na fe ma mensa emoma bio 0500 040 328 and now say 0500 040 331 esanso go screen so enti se ofa number na Mr. yen turn abonten ko gina ba bia se o pesi for C BP adro na hu se Diamond eni owura yasomadu ka ho asem Adom TV onya bi nto ade so ko C for C na fi se yen nom no sa keke
enti ufa ketua yi ntwem on se yemmabunu no odo no a ewofie obi ho no school a okọ nua leaders wo se obewi aba benya adwuma isan se encheye na omansam futufo ebeka kire yen se period nankasa yemma enti wo ko school no adwen ho mienu ko sua ade a uwie a betumi enya adwuma yo C4C ma wakwanya se C4C homeopathic medical college bra ba beje ntete ye ubewie no adwuma wo ho se adwuma ni ho a wankasa wutumi ebie wa wadwuma opese wo ye eni nti bomodin se C4C homeopathic medical college obeba na wa beje entity e ho
yo yeda se enti yakane ye na acherewo fa na emwa ora asomadu Matthew yeda se
yo
nyamesha C4C nyina ewusia amene na wie ye nkomo twetwe no afei ye bedin komo foforo eno na fafem godie to eho haw eho anuonyam ene eho atete na emu apomoden intimese otweme meba na meka well yes I take a crafa wasum because eho here enti bi wasum na fe yeni yenkomo no eye medical bo ma ne dada say yenkomo twetwe no efa fam godie to eho ahobambo eho apomoden eho how we dey buy eho sikasem nyina so because onya te mine na ne ba wadwum no say sika ho eho be de but ewo bibi foforo nso a ema eho nyede eno ene enkomo a ye ba be de mene CD Adam oye health and safety Today we na koye you. Health and safety most of pretendent. Not to say health and safety for na most of pretendent wom. To so ho magu abeti. I see any supermarket. Na pomwe. Ye de nyamia se. Enti city Adam health and safety superintendent Golden Star wasa mice. Na wasa for nyina ho to say. Mugu so sense asena kama na sa bude mu ye ni ye enti kra no betina hai se ne be ya ma for kan ye fa mo fra enye sa na sebete musu mu ye dwumadie bi health and safety the bench bi competition bi
we no dwumadie me nkasa na edi kan me fa nchema tie for ina
okay
wa mo hwe ni ma mo tie ye e wa Adom TV
jo o mo just so that say
baby to see wa yes safety hun chechere Aminson.
Okay.
And then adwumayefo mo nim omotima asase omotima asase bi o wa dwin bi say mining companies no essence asase no so na entisa this obanse wo
okay
na nam say nyawo kan tumanse wa ha yo krom tumanse wo nti no na ho ko hia say ye fa kon we so na ye chechere
okay
obi hu de eko
okay
na say ekoba na say on so tibia o se no be siaka
said they say and they no crabon because you say edua bia wo ne sibre se wo ben kwaye ne ho a dem mu gina kire a wo say funtuma fra enti ede na ema ye ho se wasa mines Golden Star for mo de mo nsase no mo ntun se no ne afama fra e na de ne ho ahobambo apomodensem a wo pese o de ye ncheche mo bi atibi
yes me that's o se didi kan no but and they ever kan ho asem eye yeah community na ye wo mu no ene egudi na yetu
okay
na if you be na na say company nya concession wi a ka bibia be o pese otono do tugudie na be kona ekrobi yo hodada e ko dada ani patiso na bi say ho say be den na etugudie fa kwa impati ekro no so nti be ko ba na say if you be relocation
okay
e say wuti mo fi ekro no so
na
mo be fufu e si adan mo
Sir.
Na enu wie ye. Wo asadi bibre sa wo ye.
Wow.
Akoba na sa for ma baya wo one of our assets, unique asset. Nti no, e so we apply the principle of duty of care. Omo ye wasadi.
Matias ye pa because obi tene ba bi dada. Ohu, e na wo beyi na free ho. Enti ade bia ote ho na oye ma ne ho abua no no. Abaye wo wasadi.
Wasadi.
Matias ye.
E ba na sa. Before we move on, we go for no. Make sure say you am kono.
Okay.
Good hygiene.
Okay.
Omo ka kwan da ho be sure say from health safety point of view no. Safe say sabi ka akonhia na ade nya wo yina kwa. Omenya from papa home.
Okay.
Eduan papa di yasade. Nti aka ho aka man edwuma no ho.
Oh, okay.
Me no kasa sisi ai. Golden Star ya ko bibia started say movie Atikwa champion.
No
here. Western
okay.
Poor east side ho.
Yo.
Na kasa wo mo ho ano mo yankoda man start here. So me ndi ntura sisi ame no kasa yi. Oni pa be 50. Over 50 a company training omo a. Omo nya omo sisi omo nya so na adwuma. De adi ntira. Aye company na sade say o make sure some so no livelihood no e be is am.
Okay.
Omo mo tumi aye so na adwuma no. Ya omo jama say adwuma no bi na kire omo say na yesi bis. E toma de eye aduane na so e wo ho. A company fa sabra.
Oh, okay. Ni nyina ye mu wasa mine for no. Golden Star for. Wow.
Nti no, hwese ade nti na yese ye bo ho kase ma omo no mo nyansu no. Because ye pro chemical na de ma se adwuma no. E bo ho ekuru bia so be kona eye so tene na ye sa no. E de nya ansha na kwa kam. Ti sa di ni mo nsuo.
Me ho de wo ka no ye krombo de ho ho mutu bi pa galamsey ye fe no down bro etu bon se nsuo ne da ho no mo ye ko se nsuo bon se baby a down bro fo ne horoba no na e fa na ye ko ne da ho eno na mo mpe enti na ne no ma ye bohu a makroma fo no se ne be ya o mapomu de ho nsem be konkan Matias ye
ne no be sisi to akwan de ye ne se ne be ya nta bonu fi kwan fin chen ba bibi isadia ye ma musumpa no.
Oh, okay. Okay, enti eno nka sa health and safety hihye ya sa mokoye mine wo kuro bi so a moye.
Sa.
Okay.
nti John Bedi John Danom ene fa pa mo hu nyina no abe wasede wasede so ben se kromba no o menye adwuma bi aye you said they want to demonstration so community be demonstration so mpene mama no kwaso because o menye adwuma bi ye ya share na bebre na se be mo ni se adwuma bia enya so tun ko school ebe yes man se adwuma bi sa dia ehye ben e wo make sure say mo so ko ma no so mo example covid ne ba ya no na ebe bebi na e bi se won se sisi ya ya be ya be ya yeso so no e minds ni mu won e kromos ya yo dem because what can buy adwuma na pa obama se on ho nsa wa hye no smas wa de so nya protocol na follow na okofie so e mba no be ko school ne ne be ko dwom the fa bibi fa no say from we started from the bottom and you didn't church and community and school for no ne the fedun so that he share halfway
okay
nti boy good is was 3 months no be in free camp
I see.
Can you imagine say we just family member camp so 3 months money ko bibia
wow
ehne be didi ehne be to de eto it's a community ni na one community ni here be na wakoto de onye dwan papa wato
okra na wo ka no
be kai ana pa bi na me se me ko pre Simon Bineja je se me ko bibia nti me ngo mo kakra na ni se fika ni mu no e na ma no to na mu se me se no se ba no se krachi oba na wo se no se mas na mba because na for mo na ma kira ye wonu se da me da wase
atomutrim yate yeda say enti no se ebia na wo kokofo bia na odidim kakra ho nso na gold ihye enti ese omutu ni ama obibia ye na omotu nyesa ene ncheche na afi ya sa adwen ho kra wa pomuden okay we no eye golden star wasa mines for na mene omo edin komo na city Adam ene temenchen wa ha yenkwa ahoma no so na mene Ora Charles Sopokwa Mwate ononso eye health and safety manager Goldfields Ghana Limited Takwa Mines eni enkomo Mira Mwate mpacho mache
yes no
eda sese wade enso meni mahwefo de yete ha ena ye tie won chirechire na wonia city Adam chirechire ye bia kama wonso wakwakoye health and safety manager wo Goldfields na chese Takwa ne wasade empotam ho a wonso ma ho bambon sam ni apomoden sam amodema omanfo wo Takwa no ene ye nche
yo ye dikai ye da masi bebre da echia mo tie fo nyina so
omojos
ni a city so me manache echia no afi ede echia bio sign from me department me name occupational hygiene team na wa ha Francis Amale Kudo
na je omo nyina so
business mentor ene Bessie Asante Kobia yes senya ya kan wa ha no apomde ehia pa isan say ukita healthy workforce na adwuma no so teenage na brane the company won hyehyɛ akodo ide for yen adwuma ifo ni na ho ban na face no community a etwa ho ahia ye tuniensa wo mo so ebo bibia ho ban san say so many ho no ma ye ni ho na ye workers so be so the communities no nti say ya ntu yensa anko amboa bibi kan my beka yes my for adwuma nti ko hwe ne wo say for nti company for communities in the agro kra ye train yensa programs akoro ayenu omo eye chechre ene logistics akoro bebre wa yedi ema omo
ya tiasie enti no ye komodie no medeka de Adam ne yete ha dina na chese ni nyina akowie se obi wonfoni bi ewo nani so ene na dwen mu se maisefo de won ba ye kroma na omo be se kro na kwa enye sa netie
there kra different kra perception na 80 but in reality 90 my mind yenko so minds 2 weeks back Brakom obon se na kunu be
na Argentina
it's say mines ne ba e nyuma horo bebre apart from mines na kasa no ye wo other stakeholders omo interest obi e be supply we even ye fa communities ni ko ma obi timu a ono so ye aduane eton obi ton so obi bie store obi eye boutique obi ye sei ni nyina no eboa amakro no tumpon obi ansakọ na no workers no eji won pay na komu ho na omo edi no that be what the koto aduane or the boy is canon security or no ma mines no aim the standard of person of paya in the eboa they say schools in school hospital they say baby yafa afi they say covid here by ye can mines no aboa or the aboa na more the aboa community na ebe won wa akwa for example ye in hospitals me no wa ha say ye ma na ambulance mono chiao
wow hospitals near saying
I am being in our municipal and I've been to
and I want your ambulance
bench
I see
new cra maomo yeah no means I was so pretty omo me can say centers are say we are using some more I want to go one I from our group I feel in terms of logistics severe soap hand washing facilities men as for ye the break ho ye sign ma a church 40 gum e church re bo de ro ye ko radio so ye nam brono so afi vaccination yi bai ye ne nam e sign the be e gum e boa apart from that municipal na kasa company so wa sin se be ya o mo sab o mo juma na be ya ha ma o the one day be brave
okay yatiasie ye da se ye fa enkomochiche no ensi hana mensamra onua Adam so anti ora opoko amoate mpacho medasia no pay
yo
for mene ora Charles opoko amoate ono so health and safety manager wo Go Fields Ghana Limited takwa mines na edi enkomo no mamemra city na moye we nyina wo community aya mukotu fam gudie wo mu a ene adan na ya because communities are yetu fam gudie ye tight ye kase bode bia ena mba ha mo wayen ena mo fa yenwumam ena mo ma yesika ena ye kromafo no kra mo fo madwuma mo di protocol na ma fo fi ba bia ba mo be se yensio mo be yetete de ye kase de bia aya na de mo pe na mo ye ma kromafo na de kromafo no pe ena mo ka kire mo na mo ye ma mo ntina mo ye wie kra still aye san tete we kase bomu
that's it timi me kase nipa ho adwuma
ede
ya nipa ho adwuma che na ni bia na zi wontumi boni can be say you can make everyone happy
okay
it's at the end of the day no kakra with my own with me aye say na me kan no and no say you say almost so nya bibi da chinti no yeguso a ye yen chechire to kwam ye di mo ba mo ye apprentice program ebi mo so other training was aside almost address making ade ni na say be ade chia almost so sabe ko mo ano entira but you see you be nya to fa the aim say you make sure say omo health and safety and hygiene no form integral part of the mind
okay
ye ji omo apomde ho
okay
the chama bi nsiansa was okowasa is nice clinic esi ho omo nyama abofu nya ho doctors the community come and call
oh okay
then you first something preventive you dey to kwam we give them as far as education as far as we can go to give them education on health and safety.
Enti mo ye we nyina so se mo akra mo ya we se aya na kromafo na mututu fam gude wo mkrom no aya mo ta ye demonstration tia mo ye we nyina nti boni aya na mo ye ana se mo na mo pe na mo ya ma om ne mo nya de mo pe ena mo ye ma wo
men kan boni aya mo so mo ye nipa te se task kan no mo ni ho ye ni ho ne mo ntu mo obia so ni nji nti kakra obenya kakra wo kakra na beka no ma ka mo ho and then mo so
okay enti mo aya na ye tu fam gode wo mo krom no a ye tete mo nka no ye tete ye ne owura ye fanze Charles din komo sisi no so a trade the takwa mines for ye na ye nua be mayin so a trade the golden star wasa mines for so me gide se me ayen kaye no so fam gode to for wo ho no omo so e wo de omo ye na mu no se wo pese sa safety week we no obi enfa bibi ntu ni tirim ni titiru enkro na mo wo so a eye a mo ye mines adwuma wo ho na ede ne de na wo ka kire safo no
Media before me answer question. Nyame pa Sunday. Be my safety competition.
Okay.
Our GTV.
Okay.
The message for so be a moment between the hours of 11 to 12 no. About both theory and practicals.
Okay.
Yeah can na se ko ban se obi hu kan wadwuma mu. Yeah, I told you so be prayer. And yet the doctor na be ye no. The obi tumi aboa.
Empofrim ho na first aid no Matthias here.
Because before from the hospital na dey be see no pan connect to
no correct.
Nti you make sure say for myself mo bia mama dey on TV and to GTV.
Okay.
Hours of between 11 to 12 no.
GTV. Okay. 11 to 12. Fa just that be.
Kwesiada
yo.
I don't know program na ye no. O say ye education ya wi na kwesi ho. That's the grand finale. Let us say your company away then. Obedi first.
Okay.
And on the 7th November 11:30 to 1 p.m. That's someone na obi antumi enhwe.
Jo.
COVID-19 no real. Don't remember baby ano so no show no smas.
Mo be ma mo be.
Ebi wo ho.
Okay.
In fact, program na ye no. Wo be ba ho na say we screening. What the results ba. And say we are done mo.
Okay.
We are being protective so that nobody can affect anybody in the confine.
When they who here.
Anti COVID-19 there. In fact, yam ba. Okay. Ya me issue na bebre.
And they no correct.
And
they no correct.
Inti I don't know.
Okay, enti nyame adoma ye be hwe GTV November
7th November.
Okay, yes, 7th November na ye kwesiada we ya ebe 11 to 12 GTV share share bibi. O se ye be chiro e na face ye be practical.
The oras no it's about share that mining mining regulations no and the person we ye e the two gudie no fa akwanhye bi ansi no and no be theory side na practical no so you na say from sunu pra bi ba e de na bo ni pa no I said nako
me jidi say wo fie kra wonye mindset adwuma no saa bibi say umo ni ko hu because anya hwe kra wo be hia bibi afri mu say mpofri mu ni obi wo ho na say e ba say bibi ye na den na me yansa na ye de akọ aya sabia na de nipa ko no akoma a doctor for na back to
we ni shira yes mindset for nko nkola wo fie o kitchen bi to mesi in fact this
bibi e fa
ko because if you know enya hwe sa nyama no nti e be ko sa area no ko acha even mindset nko no
okay. Okay. Enti Fato Trim 7th November kwesiada we ya na hwe na yenko back to me question no. Na me bisa say sa week we nyina no. Dwumadie na mu ba ko no wa kire yen se nyame adoma Sunday be ko so GTV. Ansa na kwesiada ne bedu no. Week ne hyehyɛ ye dwumadie amudi ne bi ne de wen.
Nti no that's it. Mindset no ewo community bia. Nti hyehyɛ da ho. Yemo say there na say me come am say golden star.
Okay.
Ya fa DVLA. On say sisi ade fa no kada. Ena abubu ya no abapa. Ena abetena. Ya po yam plan ko for news. Ena pragia no.
Okay.
Nti ama DVLA aba. Omo ya hyehyɛ. Omo cheche adaba fo no. Akwan be fa so a e be twisa moto na ade no fa akwanhye bia emba. Ya to se bi no. Akwan da community ni nyina no. E make sure say the gravel go so ya na say a very good road that enko fa kwehye bi amba
eno ye golden star for more
golden star for
ye no hen wasa it is say ye ba wasa
e be say ye de gravel sa friends
aggregate ye de ye kwan no
afele kwan no level so kama
we na ye dwen san na maye ye be hu ni say lord kwan
you something you first something red asphalt na ko ko na na ye fra no ya compact so
okay so na be so fa be ye mra mo manfo
apart from the brand so be twa ko hia so
okay
say you drink of no omo health and safety ni dia na sa dia wunya say betuna kwan ni not for your mo dia go fi si your mo dia e bi na ka ni na abom e be hia kwasiada
jo
ena ye mo binum ye ko radio to radio TV to TV ye bo hu de wuro
okay
mini wunti
Matthias
you know community no a champion no you know what akwa no ono se kakra obetimi aye edidi no me no kase hwe kwa champion mu a adan aba ho na echen ukon kase ukrase
I see
and am say kroma for no show musu ye show musu yi a munya adwuma no bi enti musisi adan kama yo ho no kase sisi ayi
no enti de adwuma kra bre mesin fo e na ama binum aye fie wurafo
Yes sir.
This I can say come as Mrs. Sibe o shoko ho a sokra ate.
Okay.
Because when you say friend that me say balam say na mayedi. And she say there. Between the big kakra. E dey go branco for program bread.
Okay.
Nti your health and safety ni there. And hygiene no. E hia man say papa.
Okay.
I can ya study ho.
Yeah,
I say make sure so.
Yeah, that's it. Enti health and safety week. Eye mining adwumako mekyerɛ enyuma a wɔmoto fam gudie ɛde asi wani so no ɛno ɛho nkɔmɔ ɛna anɔpɛ yɛ di ɛnɛ Sidi Adam ɛna ɛtena ha di nkɔmɔ ɛna mene Charles nidin kan ne de opoku amwate me da se Charles opoku amwate enso edi nkɔmɔ no ɛwɔ phone so ye keka ne se yi nyina no ebi ɛbɛyɛ osawo de wonte ma ebi aman se wonte fa ho ɛfa ho fi se ebi na wo de hye bi ɛwɔ mpotem ho enti di hyehyɛ ne so na ɛmoa enti ɔwura Adam yi ye de nkɔmɔ ne ba wie de twa to kra wo ka de ato manfo tirim ni aso
COVID-19, real. Let's protect ourselves.
Yeah, that's it. And the max bona no. Yes, I no pen no name my banisa. Enti bo ho by ne bo afufuro nyina. And so ho by. Ebusia and komoya a far health and safety week ya. Mine for a year na me ne Golden Star Adam also pretendent no na family so you Sidi Adam health and safety superintendent super mpacho me that's why me never hear for you that's so pa we see you didn't come away we maybe Mr. Adam Stella Kumbe makeup artist wa ha no mu bako anope ya mete ha me ho aye ofei Stella Sano ene wo ma pencil so no de simani achi a ene ye ofei penti wo ke kambom no de frafra hemani achi Stella na ye wotam ne brush no no dwumani ma otum so wa draw me na me ho so aye fe Stella happy birthday to you erade mesrawo erade no momwa wo ne nti a wo ba wiase no erade ma won sanka ansa na won kwa na etwato na ba wiye happy birthday to you Stella happy birthday ebusia ne edu so no eduro na me si me ton bi no me ana me si me ton bi because me nim ne nti a me ton bi de bia so me tena ha me ma ye papa no me ye ofa no me ye brothers ye mprafo ne ye kunum ti ase se me as far as I'm to dear me share mama masam no ho masam o number 2 ho na mama masam ho basam na yetete fie ho ya bobra be ho TV ne fa nya de dabi ye hia ho Prostar Joy asem ne ti a watwam ano no o de frame kura ansa na wa frɛ Dr. Kuma 0545 430 345 0545 430 345 to be wo me ho nefa ko prostate ha no wati ase na efie ho nye de na ema na so yenten kase wo mema wo ya brabom ana brother so so den Dr. Kuma was saying what say ye no ya mu hwihwi Dr. Machia na pomo ye danyamia se na one eyi brofom Englishman kra no fafa ma fa Prostar Joy ama Franka Sempanum nyiro keka se na no mom bi no mo na boa won pa nti brothers no montoto munya toro na motoma mo papa no na monto we ma wom na wom hia ka na wom ntimi nka we ya ne de Ghana bam no cheche mpacho ye ni yenkomo a me na me nim na bi ameka but obi nim Prostar Joy eye den
ye there ade ase ye be chia ahwefo nyina see a cat Prostar Joy a dinner crowd a casa at the man home which is prostate and joy into a draw a eniji eba emema prostate apomuden no na nyente eba ne sa ne se yen no ye team of scientists and doctors into no ye di abode nyansape hwehwemu ejuma pa enti yen ro nyina including Ghana BAM prostate journey ye di kan ye fa scientific in-depth scientific research and sana ye di product ababonten we ye no mfi so a kwa ya faso yen ro nyina scientific ye sound so the above from feeding na ye drone ye wi ya sound so analyze ye ro nyina ya so ahwe scientifically ehunu se butan ti ye drone no se bisa butan no eba ebem ema ne ye na afen so no essence eduro bia etimi ema enkwa anase etimi ekum anase se ade ntino na wo se ye ne fe no safety test because eduro bia fa no metia wana se metenti a ema o certain poisonous effect ebetimi asenya mapi ohonamu nti ye run safety test wo ye nduro nyina bomodin se eduro no safe ansana ye di ababonti nti ye nduro nyina no ya any friend acute safety any friend chronic safety ni nyina no apase ayewo adance dating make ata chese nyame kana no kre you documented evidence ya so akoye any friend efficacy test na efficacy na my hu se but I put into a drone said the drone ejuma a drone is a prostate joy say ye the prostate enlargement and prostate related diseases including cancers into we acquire any friend cytotoxicity test and analysis one Gucci a very expensive one. They will say a do be on attack organ bia apart from the prostate na yare akano no. Say prostate na yare bia en kan na drone e ko ni pedum e ko bo prostate ho ban. So na bia yare bia en ha prostate no. Nti we nyina e tester ya ansa na di drone e ba bonti. Nti enye me won say among for fe drone they are giving testimonies. We will see enya adansi dey do on daily basis. Hundreds of testimonies we get them. And no credit amount for a year of catheters no amount for a year of catheters no so prostate and bank enye and come so so boy so bo say I didn't na ya che
se modeba
che ansa na ba because o ma say o musika anu mendu ahudu bi a anwo na afa na di say do ba ye do no so no me ya pepper shoe within 2 to 3 days o science e do de bebo a unu se bebo enche ye nche he do no e yeduma ntem ne say you extract it and scientifically. Locally, no, you have bandra. It has some by Yama Haban, no, the good capsule, no, some encapsulation. And I see I know a drone with just for so long a period. Now you the good bottom. Those processes, no, one. It has a drone and what didn't do also winya. And I to the more body drone, a more than I was to me a concern and ukum useno because ingredients need a thermal labor. Until heating the beer, I best say. I'm not surprised your prostate in the market, a also called boiler and someone. And yet, my mom from Monsi Nijma. And until I was here, yes, research it not scientifically who processor. You bet me I prostate draw, say, oh, no, a yejuma. And no, the numbers made the prostate by it. Until they don't know at the set, acquire fast and it's a I brought for a mundo pepe. Into me, I call Mujima and a cocodimijuma. Beautifully.
Beautiful beautiful what ye ne nkomodie mu waka scientifically yete hey makan 9 scientifically sa enkro na waka na de ma me ka say dre we meton bi na boa breaders ne say first day na mo de ba ya mo luncheon hwekrata na egu hu enkrata o mo de ba ya akofefa he o mo nyina stamp tintim so ena na no kra oni pa me de ne ye test yi sample ye yi franka sempa ni nua piaro o so diamond de bi ededi na so ki ma me fa ba ko ma ne papa me de ma na say papa te say o say oh etina me wu ye o me bay because when they come to me kan kire o
it's true
Montobi numbers ni na go screen so no je ko pe bi tuton 0244 72 7028 0244 72 7028 and afe 0244 75 4380 0244 75 4380 I'm family so me dey nka ho 0545 430 345 besra mo amofra me no me ti he dey me mfa me wi a me pon a no afra me no abetobi 0545 430 345 na ye ka ni say no ewiase hawa ha nipa eye yare no enye sebi prostate nko ana no covid ba ye hu de Ghana ba ye wonim se notif afa ba ye experiment wa ha ebe no ansio sie du kuntu krache ne ho na ye je ye ni so ha but eye den ye obi so anim sem Ghana ba na bra bo ne sen wo ye nipadua so
okay ye ka edre Ghana ba mo so eno so ye research who say Seban oya opina most of the time will be lipid on a Fabian year or rush it to the licensed chemical store so pharmaceutical painkiller. Now so painkiller now so no research who say about with a lot of yara side effects. Predominant among them near liver cirrhosis. Into no liberty SL liver, it may cause kidneys.
Killer for no painkiller no.
Or not the deep killer into far cross here careful. More because a bit me a kill one casan into doctors and casampo etufu say men called top painkiller wa bra. Yeah, more prescription there, but among for
or no more yeah on the back of
we are desperate. We are desperate sometimes no I was saying you better. But no, I see it me be big just so side effects so boni bia because painkiller no crowd far stop nyama bebre system mo so boni pi wow until I see a balm the potent balm ya ka balm no hye pa wo Ghana ha nyina balm bi ni to Ghana balm
here dance for
me ba ko bi se o chia no wanya easy na balm when ya obi ni ho a balm we entimi into inferior whether say uti ne pa o apostle muscle pains do mpemo yare even crowd obi a when you stroke why paralyzed balm we the massage na the tia obe sorry
o say
obi a when you stroke why paralyzed
obugu ho no
balm we
za
ya wadansi di ho and into obi ato na akoko din Ghana balm
really
yeah obi a na when you stroke why paralyzed for 5 years
wow
balm we no chair for just a day
dako
yeah na dey chair no asori na
yeah when you stroke dako
otiaye
what the phrase our senator
or the senator do massage no can no person ear because now no wash do no so of fire number say call friend no didi atem say dey tin akoye do no wash sa but as bibi saka chele so onye di no the ONDP no
okay
afia dey be chele osife ni paso we si ogina ho afia fi ho de
Ghana bam
ntemo friend na noise wo background yen ko hwa ma me na paralyze no Ghana bam
wow
odi bi set here na o massage odi bi massage no aso ya nante enu nti na akoko so anan ebuye nti o se Ghana bam etimi ema metimi sorry dia menfa bi
enchire
ma akoko na odi se akoko na akoko na sa join nti akoko na ya tu ni din Ghana bam ofi ho
ene esa akoko de wa abere ne de Bronya be wo bi atache no why for modern wow
yeah into do no a magic bullet me so na me matu ni okay bi ni ho a edo we entimi enya and can steam inhalation na yeta actually so COVID like symptoms corona like symptoms COVID by edo agi amount for pa na dance yinya na nye dance kitwa and obi a wuntumi nda utafa tranquilizers painkillers se opedura a bit more dapa even so that 2 hours cry obe sorry atinka se we nya na first I do it
okay
the answer be steam inhalation I be try no 2 hours we say have bucket o de tigana bam ne kakra be say 1 teaspoon for 2 o de 2 obo se do na ka se be dissolve o su no o ade ba kokra na fe inhale steam no we will bring the next 30 minutes
Mr. Numbers no a ubenya bi etu aton anase ubenya bi ato na odi aye ho adro no egu o screen so na so ma mensan emobo mawo eye 0244 727 028 0244 727 028 and afi 0244 75 4380 0244 75 4380 so fra na say Dr. Kojokuma our Ghana Health Therapeutic Producers of Ghana Bama omoye a group of scientists womo na wo fra wom na wonsa etumi akabi Dr. Mpachano pemene mahefo yedase nyame inshramo enti ofremi a Ghana bam no de eye mofra ema mema enti enfreme mintombi demom de fa mema ne ho no mema ne ho no prostate no freme na mintombi ma na sa ho ya de pacho medase wai Afe o mai hene kwabena sante ene abedwafo etena se na afe omode empense mu atoa oso medinde ma mechra Diamond anopeya daje a woni mecheye eso me bodododo enti medase. Happy birthday enkoma mama Sylvia Mate so for Mordecai Yerewa Kwatia. Happy birthday enkoma Stella kumbe wadaroma enam te ha ma penti adrodromia me ho ayefe. Happy birthday enkoma Eugenia Bano vanilla chocolate. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday enkoma Abednego Asante ohukafo bibia na ye wawoda no. Happy birthday to you medase.
Yeah, for this time. Yeah, what? For this time. Hey, what's up? You know this yourself. Hold on. Now you only about hey, what me I want. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I don't know at the time. You know. Someone say there. Oh no. Someone say there. Oh, what is Sika? Who said this person? Oh, I'm a bit captain. Hello. I'm a bit captain. I'm just saying someone here. Okay. I'm a bit yes. Can I mean who say yes? Mr. I mean yes. Can I bet Sika? But put the whistle for. La fête est bra. What is happening in some here? That way, okay. We don't have all the sound in this. Ah, all the sound in this. What is happening in some here? What is happening in here? I said, put himself with the we are. What is happening here? Oh, I can't have body to prove. Oh, get here. What the town is? What does that come up? You don't know what I come for. Foolish for that. We don't know what I come for. Some I don't come up. Information center I got to go for what is around. Good drive on the chat. What will punish you? Also, Bolani to put with the by the most kind of ambassador. And a criminal, what was a fine? Don't man have a fine. Or some pennies. Let's stand out here. You bring it. Happy. Don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, I am just like we pass out. Oh, there. Put the name of the time. Minimum year one and for. Minimum year one and for. You are not a person of the phone. Who could not make the sound yet? I can't just want to say. Minimum year one and for. How much do you come up with Asia comfort sawo instasi yet sawo asia so who put the room asia over here sawo come out to who this can come to and you call it over pieces am man this can be a thousand cities who be chia also the come to sanfo any ya comfort sawo who tell about the
Majiri say the audio no crowd there is a gunner grabbing Mercy crouching the Majiri one I sack myself and why until I was though it's no news I was and then actually you can and actually but see I dance CBPF free me see abano a no problem but I was a man in your and in some manner as a full that is what has been going on. I dance here in Ayana and once I canakakra. I'm peduing my obo. Okuku sekwe, minya, Sunipa na jasamai. Unipa, unyawo beyo. Unipa hu papebi. It also gets back to the issue of people we appoint to hold certain public office on our behalf. The kind of any understanding or more entity or more. No matter what. In the first place, a one kasa office in Shisha. And to say, a sumasi jana is a betting. A real side, jana a real. Now, what's the mobile now show? But oh no. Who this was dwa as happen for so omo boti house no am interest no wa say omo beti fa another route to there but o de wonya ho kra say obachiro bi nyansa you know so they say they pedwabbing mensi crash for na we there e dia dance e prefer say one kasawa you sack yourself Koye pa dance e kwa na wansa dance wansa de dance abre nti me cha dance FM fo nyina kodwoba we de mo FM station dina asa ayiniti o no it's like Jaboso so de kokoko so na DC says me I don't Jaboso so so DC so no so akotena fie eni ni pe kuma bi akoto so aba confirm no ye de kokot. Hey, strange in this country. Well, you know, when you have to do this one, we say, "Mamen Kyle sent paying for it, Nasa." But sad notes be home for Mamo. You are Stephen Labby, Canina on our pretty parties nightclub. We a businessman. Stephen Labby, Omame, Edda from Messi, Opare, and Kama, Mama Oye, the late. Onyame ya doma na watwi na wie ekropon edukrom akuapem yes edukrom akuapem wo King Christ the King Methodist Chapel ho na ekoye wufusom no na yakope ne krabia wo edukrom akuapem na afi na asia so the same church Christ the King Methodist Church edukrom akuapem entian hye na so yankota Stephen Labby Yako Tainechi, Canelo no pretty parties nightclub or your businessman and so. And Nemame Anna that for me, Nemame, the late Messi Opare and Kama and one seminal. I think MP for Techiman South. MP for Techiman South. Martin J. Mensa Kosa. Onyame Admo on the 27th of this month. On the Kata de Mamiso. I wore a Techiman. Methodist school park ana eyi ne bekoso ye hye no so ye ma Martin Yako na ye ma hye de oni abusua na ye kota na chi Techiman Methodist park na onko kata ne ma mechi kama another sad one my friend my brother Kwabna Anomafo former MC DC for Asin South ono so ne hokani 42 years or Kwaba you know and that was the end of the story. Honorable Anomafo, so sad. Anomafo, former DC for Asin South. Shedding is the only word we can use at this moment. Na Onyaminso Kaho in times like this. So on the 27th of November, I was about your late wife. Na so aka. On the brighter side of life, Mr. and Mrs. Quaderson, Omo Quaderson ebusuan multimedia and say ono we shi omo ba Bema Curtis Quaderson who Jane Mano School a happy birthday. All force men kai say omo do omo ni sound enti bibia ni ho mema no when you hear na when you tutu account sem da bibia mu no ombeba beta wo chia ma bibia ti me ko kaba e dia ma it was a started at na say machine bedwani o ho na de bia me bo a yeso eyi to me you say one who do be share constituency na say no why that constituency even though we be English Botiano amanfo na amanfo Botiano English and Botiano English amanfo
is Botiano English amanfo DNA until unya acronym na DNA
if you are careful abu okobo constituency no zo to apitin basa
na nanoma here from
yeah
o bonus na meti na mankasa da me kwa hemfie no mo say
problem
na date da ho
problem yes the channel na mo so amo very very important the mo so mu ni wa amamu injenu anankasa edin yi pa almost at time mo so ya na say eboabo ya tete ma bibia ntimi ko kama constituency boko and so akoye mo 1 week na na ye yi na kaza
1 week
okay
1 week Patrick Obinado unfortunately ne ye dano ko sade with me amenua Martin James Akosa
27
na
yeah
for the abase be kra na chi kra but Mejidi say Parliament to be fully represented. Martin James Acosta. Oya Brantia bibie ni ho ye wo chamber ho a onfa ne honjim.
Okay.
Jise ebia adaje emma ne kwan. Ebia ebeko bia oka ho. So he's one person, the name said everybody is looking forward. Say Yebekwa Kojano.
Good.
I mean, it's Martin has really served a lot of people, including us, on a personal level.
Okay.
So for us, Mitis is here now. I bought me Pusa.
Yeah.
Because I crash it, me organize a year. But I think he understands the work. So for me, I can be pardoned.
Okay.
So me to Kojano. But I'm with him in spirit and in everything.
Well, also I was the vice president is
speaking tonight.
5:30 at South University.
5:30, yes.
Digitization.
Of course. That is the way to go. And Dr. Badwam has proven.
Ghana as a case study.
Yes, he's proven. So, Oshe Niyama Hudwa yeah. Debia me can say yet different from what advanced countries but a scaling up of those things and who be here. Because the majority of our populace are now businesses are now say when your informal sector. So ema yenya nipadom ma yemfa ye ho engim, especially when we are advancing the argument now the structure say go for cashless society. Na nipa say ene they can go cashless using technology. And no as we akwa ko do baby say we ko to watch kwani kwa say we use kapufu every bottom so kwa koto and no abo mine ka because it call in circulation no deteriorate na was a bank contract kafufu beshem na de ebo o mine ka say Dr. Badwam antimony watch no akogina ho na QR code they ato we ene udu toll booth ahodo anka ni papa mu a udu anya afi na queue ahodo e ba ho eye scan car no atua dada o sticker bo scan ya wo na wokọ eno dream bi anim nti yes no na eboa but the informal sector eno ne so o ma he ne wokọ registrar general ene now your companies ahodo a e won krata mu about 90% of such companies ni nyina ye companies are omo the small scale medium businesses largely informal sector. So me gidi say Dr. Badwam has shown the way and obi abedi ho dance here and for an institution like Asashi they are quite credible, very credible, very credible. And I think say what most students are more producing over the years or more back into existence no have shown say technology and that is the way you bet to me ama or mine enyi bibia ni ho a betumi aye without technology and sebi covid dey buy achre yempa say technology ni mu anka institutions ahodo bebre ebe collapse and Zoom any other networks are dey meetings I ho hia say ebe tu kwan ahodo is proven na meji di say niama ye dey ago akwan mu nde no in few years to come na Ghana for be ho infrastructure but today we share the banking sector mobile money transactions aba which are abwa and then woman and what you have na what this cash envelope me am be so come on me wo cross no ho na nipa no cause me ko kra na sika no ko yira na ye ho ade dey be and adwade form ko dwa so ankrofo ko twa omuji omu sika okwan mo they don't do that anymore okono de sika to ni wallet so and odu ho anu yi ni sika no dey atone ni nyama. So for me I think that technology and digitalization is the way to go in a developing country like Ghana to catch up with the rest of the world.
So your thinking is that Dr. Badwam will get enough to demonstrate to Ghanaians so on one kasa or not just a talkative?
No, certainly we share every facet of our economy, revenue mobilization, we share service delivery in the country today, we share your payment systems. And the National Service Secretariat, they who dream in Yama course so proud to are coming into office. And the technology I eliminated that dream because first you could kusika before the Yamakwa Brane or the Nipa etu or Mokano ye 10,000, Ubekomuna Nipa etu or Moka 5,000. Now the Akani in a call him for. And then you do proper verification system, no an intro. I reduce fraud in the system. So there's a lot to show for what we've done in the last 5 years. And of course, there's more room for improvement. Said the American to bridge the digital gap. No, we need education. We need people to be abreast with whatever you are doing. Because if a few of your populace and are in tune with it now, it is obvious. A friend is saying the full benefit of it. So for me, it is clear the foundation is being laid. we need to grab it and scale it up. Said the beya more has is here immediately say multimedia, more systems, human interventions. No, every now and then you are working so hard to reduce it. And on my hand, ya kwa do baby ye court systems. Say to me electronic systems. Your judicial system. And then you digitize everything. When you go to Lands Commission, I've had the opportunity to serve at the
I've experienced it also.
If experienced it. So these are things that we are talking about. And then you don't need to physically be present to be able to get your documentation. You can even monitor process. So it's everywhere. And that is the only way you bet to me dream human interface no say doors one. And the dream.
In his quest to get Ghana along the digitization age, you know, right. Yeah, share the preparedness and readiness of the Ghanaian and the society or person or this and such banner, because lots of impediments Ubia or person or this such by we are suffering, especially Ghana being not an exception. Now we are used to a certain pattern, a certain status quo. If you want to break through that status quo, you think that it's going to go up to Ghana, fierce resistance. Right. Still, people want to do movement behind the scenes and on the public here. How do we really punish or how do we cut these?
Your marketing, microphobia from laggards.
Yeah.
To change and as almost some margin to new trends. So they are very difficult to convince when you are a marketer. Such people, they don't adapt to change easily. For Obi a survivor in his entire business operations, face to face. There's no technology way boom. Into Obi are keeping a juma. Obi a juma ministry be department be another agency be for 10-20 years no or photocopies. Or to on a juma say or photocopy or tam far away. No, they are called chief executive office. Chief executive minute we are now at tam. No, they are called her. No, they are called. Nejumo ya or no. Until you come baby affairs, no, you see files have no leg. It was a movie. Into one go who be and share is you sign with file no crab movie. Can a problem. And so when you try say be eliminated sani money na. So we use sani money if you want. And crop for kubi or mo feel say or mo juma ebe bo obi ni wo beba wo office na we hu say we mu na wani mu nya fe nje so di bibi hye table bi ase na wo di ama no peni bi o your supervisor no or monitor we adwuma na wo ye no even online until you have to deliver e boanso ma productivity e kosoro to the extent say nde e wo say wo ye files 20 hu adwuma na wa anya obi abi hu say adwuma we say wo ye e na wa anya so clearly e be take time kakra eno ntin ye koso bo hu dewro said ye be ya you be adapted to the new change na urban sebi omahene your ti o maimus is here your payment systems is one of the niama e manipa lusus kapa anytime ubeko bank ahodo na nipa bochenku but ene mobile money akwa ko do 10,000 Ghana cedi ubetumi the transaction ukuta wo ATM now debit cards na there people can buy things online uti ufi and then nipa bebre kura nko shopping biom otinifie no akọ market online na watoto ni bibia na ya deliver ma no wetuaka na ya deliver ma no so ebua niama ye ho wa ma no ne ye fe ne ade nyina no that is how omotumi atumpon ne bebi omo abedu benim se enye nipa ne nyina sebi na omo be adapt so quickly but said nipa dom ti ase na ye call that to ya obviously the larger society will come along.
In the quest to also go digital, it comes with a lot of risk.
Yes.
Ghana, any Dr. Mahmoud Baumia in this case, put in those necessary checks and balances now. Ebema, these risk venture now, even though very beneficial, are minimizing. I'm a trust system.
Obviously, no system is 100% safe. Even the man-to-man transactions are but of course, the sanctity and the safety of a digital world are much better than what we are used to. Every day, Biano, you try to say improve the system. Every day. That is why obi developing the system bia obi to me a hacky. Even there are people who are paid to hack into systems to test the vulnerability of systems that are more developing over time. So Mijidi say yes, that fear will be there, but obviously Myanmar ye na no say service government service delivery no ebeboye enye bibia na it comes with that much risk. The Myanmar no bi eboa service delivery said the beya o ma hene enye de bia na wo say otu kwan say bi obi be register the company na wo so fit achima no ho Efaka about 6 hours no be doing crime. It's avoidable. I mean how na was a banisa and then we your passport o ma hene we call online we fill form so you be bia we take you picture you scan you go through you vet you issue passport amount identity was say nipa ko botching ku e passport office na connection man abem we ko register we car data and then o ma hene police service e dey be back to the extent say we your driver na ye chill water chiman ye do particulars the kind of offense why you dey share with system enti wo dey call baby I mean that is how yet me fight crime and is we boni wo ha ene na wo dey ukwa na ko do aflawo police ni who car number your system no ball car number na asimasi your driver way that's who committee offense say it will join betumi achew okay that is how forward looking country betumi akoso but ya anya sa na ma we ni eti ho o ma hene na afina ya send a wireless message say asimasi driver ye hwehwe no na de emwa.
Well, Mameka say nimyo for Sylvester Tete but channel English man from Rashibedwani na twetwe nkomo na wan say ye hwe nim say Greater Accra Regional Secretary NDC Tete Chai honorable so Babaka Yensa I wan say but ye try nkomo no so no what's really happening in parliament so the speaker the Ghana Police Service what's the matter?
Well, I think it was last week Tuesday, and then the honorable member for Medina constituency, in the course of proceedings, draw speaker attention to an alleged attempt to be arrested by the police, and on the side of the story. I think the speaker has referred the matter to the Privileges Committee, citing the district police officer and 2 other people. That matter is there. Yeah, also say the IGP has written to the Speaker of Parliament for release of Honorable Sosu to assist the police in investigations. Our police for Naka say he's organized a demonstration without prior approval of the police administration, which is in contravention of the Public Order Act, to assist in investigations. And then the speaker has subsequently written or sent a reply to the police on to me and Fanema because Parliament is citing all the way. But I think the police has also indicated that they will go to the Supreme Court for interpretation on that clause. If a member of Parliament is on his way or from Parliament, cannot assist in investigation or cannot be arrested. There are 2 different things here: arrest and assisting in investigations. I mean, there are 2 different matters here. I mean, yeah, sure, say police are not so much aware of these things, but of course, emra interpretation. It depends who is interpreting it. That is why the interpretation that emra the Supreme Court. Me can come and ask you to me. Also can come and ask you to speaker interpret, but the institution that is clothed with the authority for interpretation, and I think the police administration has done the good thing by indicating some Supreme Court for the interpretation of that portion of our statute, because Omahene same way Abba Akko from 1993. I mean, starting 97, and then 2000 when people were arrested in the church. All these things, the police administration. So I think same way Ebekwa Koda, a Supreme Court and the interpretation Abba. For me, as a member of Parliament, I sympathize with my colleague member of Parliament. Say I'm Ebechu, but and also interested Udim Rabeshe wonsem. Say as a member of Parliament that you ought to know.
So the orientation on your Parliament alongside and Brother working in relation to the privileges you enjoy as a member of Parliament. What is your understanding?
My understanding, my understanding, no, sir. You see, who determines at what point who call parliament, and I say, who parliament, ever. Metias is here, parliament, SCT 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Into Fifi Besiako Parliament.
Me Fifi, Anopaya, me Fifi by. Na, fan say, Menya Quenchia be war. So. It is true, me call Parliament. Because you can't say, me Fifi before 6 o'clock. Me Faha, no ma call Parliament. So, the reasonable man, everyone says, a Parliament is 10 o'clock. You don't leave your house 5:30, say we call Parliament. Obviously, you are not going to Parliament. But then
maybe a traffic area.
Exactly. So it be set with space. I exploit it. I mean, the privileges are clear. That as a leader, as a member of Parliament, the Constitution gives us a certain degree of privilege. We have to enjoy, but that privilege should not be abused. And no one will say, draw the thin line. Because a child there, you call for the privilege. What about the other person also at the end of for me, and no one will say, proper interpretation of it. And yes, sir, Sebi, Udem Krana police for a ball punk, will say, if a parliament, my bawachna, me call parliament, me faces here, into me faminko. And also, Nemrano say, get the speaker, okay, Honorable Yariga. He tried to go behind the privileges of a party, not even to attend upon a court suit. And then the speaker interpreted said, look, you want a court, no, and fix it the court date, that parliament and city. That's the ruling of the 7th parliament, the speaker of the 7th parliament.
Say the
but don't fix his court date. And they won't even call. And so that arrangement is a privilege. That arrangement was done by Parliament. Because say Mondays in court sitting. Ni papa moi, na say a member of Parliament to assist in an investigation. The speaker could say Mondays we don't sit. Say committee meeting be anyhow. And now say be anyhow or kwakoyema Parliament. I think that every member of Parliament is free on Mondays. So you can only invite him on Mondays for him to assist in investigations. I mean, that's how I can feel say, I bet me I resolve this matter way. And my public say we are enjoying so much way. It's just to assist in investigations. And in Parliament, we don't sit. And even on Fridays, you point them. Ordinarily, we close early unless there's an urgent business, a bit prolonged sitting. So, you bet me your arrangement, a best suit the member of Parliament, interfere with Nejuma was all here. So that's another thing. Because Obi Subeka say the job of an MP is starting with him and or on the constituency or in Nejuma as a member of Parliament. But even talking to his people, even at dawn in the evening, not the is part of Parliament.
So Emrano shut down
depending or interpreting Emrano. Ni baby or the befa.
Ebe suit to know the foul.
Exactly. So for me, police among good indications on Beko court for interpretation.
But this is your colleague who feels or is threatened, in fact.
Of course, and India. I told you, Sisi, I sympathize with him as a member of Parliament. Look, on my hand, Mimitias is here, only my constituency. Only major a damage him because of roads. It is a nemity ho. Now say nipa be watching kuso mo year demonstrations are. I can only go there. I can't close a blind eye to it. Say minim ho hwe kura na metia metuka akoho ene o makwa akokasa na ma church nsem wa kire o. It could happen to me. Because baby one apraku ye meni ukasa sesi
yeah.
Apraku kwan akap ti say table so na kwan ni mo achemie no. Enti cars ne ba e bit to be jina one side na we mo akosa ansa na obi betumi anya kwaya fa e bit to be jina for about 30 minutes. And if he's a resident in how be
so if you join at that material moment na onye bone
what to say o constituents abochenku na BBC awbeko MPB ni wa what to say ni manfo abochenku
or town na proximity
obeko a bit me to cafe parliament. I have a vetted couple of demonstrations in my constituency. Amanya hen taxi driver for with me sorry how much kopa omo explaining how much omo. So for me I sympathize with him a bit me atu bia. But he share Emrano subsequent invitation, formal invitation for him to assist in investigations. And no na me feel sanka yenye provisional obetumi anya opportunity to assist the police at the time I interfere with Nejuma.
But it's coming across as if say two superpowers assume you person mo chese you know we are there o the bar o the see ametwa.
Well, one of the things I admire so much about the Speaker of Parliament today, it's about his resolve to protect the authority of Parliament in true separation of powers. Every opportunity Speaker Benya Obeka Mwasem. In recent we are a Kumewu, where a member of Parliament, ex-official member of the Municipal Assembly, was prevented at the time of Mkwatuabano. The Speaker took a serious exception to it, and members of the political divide, everybody condemns it in no uncertain terms. That's fine. But me say, the serious is your mind. Assembly ba na omani yame. Say me assist in investigations. That's not an arrest. It's an invitation to assist in investigation.
Okay.
So it was a Parliament. Any the said institution no. Eye in Shishaya. Tamam. Ebe me ombe yame se me kono. Enko interfere with mejuma me. And that's, I think, your president, the 7th Parliament, Honorable Ayariga, and your court. Uncle say Nejuma. They came into a compromise. So for me, I think that is how I was say approach assembly. Okay. But nonetheless, say police court, the interpretation, no limitations, no nyama Supreme Court debate to hono.
All right. You try one by bar. In for service to try and come on so you yeah, well, say you go so Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So I make out say a Kel Chaco toothpaste for other man as come away to me Eddie bro. Ope a portion papa about we see chinam a hoden sonko and watching so no etimanya could do to me casa unipem we see fita kama we say hon so din ye pa dia Kel Chaco toothpaste na so compare kwai na the jume bia odiji. It's another quality product from Samara Company Limited. But Menka say honorable Tete Chai, very unusual. Onwampa on TV Medra, but onyamia de era Sylvester Tete. Mashebi Janima Botiano English among from and education a year and komo. I want to see. We've touched on a lot of issues. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Mensin Cratch or Drabin, Nanua Akopa, Akuini Kana, and then Sebibre Eba. And then we are discussing Xavier Susu, Madina Mashebi Janino. And also Bebia Wakujina in Quantanai, Parliament and the police service and the interpretation that the police seeks to get from a court. Amasa in Chinuani privileges one comodino, yet made diniye probably after the court interpretation and maybe be me out of fine. I'm sure so you're interested, but Tobas Kakra, Sabiru Mama Kwam waiting me and switching me to a drink etimi edia brain. But quickly before I ever call Baumian Comonosono, I think this matter of law students, a banner so called, we should face it and then let's get our fair understanding and share. Say, this is it. What's happening?
I mean, media me feel say the General Legal Council, they are not being fair to the 499 students. And Parliament has stated a position clearly on this. And it's about time, say, Yenjai hiding behind the law all the time. Yenye what is right. This is not the first time Obiako Trezams are failure. Ebia Tro first, second, third. Also be able to do that. Obia may did it. Edia wants them near. More na most simu pay entrance exams and some of more student ako law school ako a professional course from time immemorial unya 50% wa pass it ubeko nipa ko try exams si pass wie a afemu the technicalities for problem it's not part of the way and one student from cry because you say paper no part 1 and part 2 A, B and section A and section C, B. One can say, this is unya ni me no say answer na pass. We say, we show you now unya 15. And a lot of people had gone to the law school with that simple pass mark. So I say me that hono, obian can say mo be in control entrance exams. But say me did 499 no. Nipa mo fail no mo dos no. Nobody is talking. Obi nim say wa culture wa fail. Obe prepare bi no akwa culture. Em funny.
But yeah, you should say pass.
Yeah, and yes, we should ma pass it. And I want a pass it for now. Almost no. And you almost so my pass and commercial suku as in there be the difference they say
mo publish
nti share out to akwan mu
akwan wo publish wafa enti we nya asema afa na we say lord na masa ye ni Ghana nipa for na ye ni wo mu ndi ni yie we are not being fair. We are not being fair. Why? And people are hiding behind your friend is saying almost say friend is saying infrastructure no and to me accommodate wo nyina but ma hene your tick room has is here you the double track by nkwala kra ye double track ma mu pass ade na nye double track for law school omo di omo ho na wo di wo to do what wo di wo pa dia na wo hihye mbra na wo di so enti wo ma petition parliament your call sitting and assembly by ye bobo look ye nyina feel say enye papa na nipa umusi omo afeli na de ade omo hino bi ko Gambia now last year Gambia 86 students omo graduated 60% na Ghana for they will come to Ghana and do a post call omo your lawyers omo hino adai me en ade a eye me na kakra ne say mo am standard am aseti omo pass adai emrabie ni wa e retrospective effect no it's immediate adabraka ag wona woda ano yenye parliament ankasa ya hihye mrapotupro a resolution of parliament is a consensus of parliament in our building and the speaker had so communicated that enye legality you feel said ye no yem fam ra no tunche na yenye de ye magana for
but that's why the attorney general Godfred Dami fantastic attorney general the responsible
but one can say you see one addressing the issue
but they did count
no you see look parliament oversight over the executive or more petition parliament speaker catch and say by the resolution of parliament on share so one share what do you say one share or see on share parliament your resolution your partners no obi agi to say 499 for no one dignity wo enti age but more than na hwe wo si mu ni ho kwan
or draw attention say no enka won hihye ho
no you see parliament or more petition parliament oversight or bibia so including the AG reports to parliament and this the at the said to when him say you call asitine mu no say na mrahye bedwafo nyina so enti AG but more than na hwe say ye be ye de etene ene de ye now then I want to address the issue of law school Ghana Legal Council emra mudi call examination na nipa na pass why are they not addressing it what must be aka ho asem from the AG to the last person what must be aka ho asem has somebody challenged the 499 students obi antumi challenge them because omo nim say the omo ye nenye nobody had the courage to challenge them other than no the omo nka ho asem na parliament resolution to appeal to you to ensure somebody the right thing, you quick to write a legal opinion. I disagree with him. He's my friend.
Okay, so that's it. Your two issues to get going. In the next 10 minutes, you may page and say, but Mameka say, join the conversation. 0302 211 701 equals 4. 0302 211 701 equals 4. And Koma Hodwa Yashase Edi Wahanum Nidi Gusua Yedino. Ebiana wo sushi bi wa dwenche bi wa betimi e dia bra 0302 211 701 ekosi 4 na fa bra. We are getting to the propaganda bit, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but this aboboya conversation also is shooting up. And crime rashi bi your foreign stakeholders moshi regional minister de dika ene de san komo we na de to so mujiri se sa anamontu a regional minister through na assemblies na ede ba no. Is the Accra that we are rebuilding or rebranding? Which one is which?
Omahine, clearly, assembly biya wo ho kwan say oye bylaws wo an important ma wo. The regional minister or heading regional coordinating council is a coordinating role, and he's perfectly doing so. Who coordinate idea consultations account?
Memoir to Asuba Benjamin wo Kumasi. Ben, good morning. Etisei.
Nyame Adom Omahene. Good. Masini Ejumapa Mudi Amagana mai.
Etio Ben.
Yes. On the law student, you know, the other now. I think what the member of parliament they kind of I'm a bit challenged. As you heard BBA, parliament yes has oversight responsibility over ministries, agencies, and all of that. But I think that one thing we must also guard against is parliament will extend itself to micromanage agencies. You know, can you imagine say parliament say oversight responsibility over maybe as I say GBC, the number of which GBC editorial policies in Yamamonyana. So yes, they have oversight responsibility over General Legal Council through the ministry. But what I think they should have done was say they are from inviting minister anymore. Not through the minister, not what you mean, but to overreach to the agency itself to direct. I think we need to also guard against it, and they must have their mind to that as well.
All right, but I'm sure so will be on the feedback. But I'm quite Gunambra quick. Ike Machia Pom to say.
Hello.
Hello, Ike Machia Pom to say.
Hello.
Ike Machia Pom to say.
Yeah. Yami Adom onso apom.
Well, Yami Adom Bokowa.
Oba yin me dey na say anope udi kan bo video bi ansa na we start this conversation with.
Yeah.
Yeah, kwachiri obi ni ahon keka hon dey police fo di kan take course dada. Omu dey goduma. Embom sa video na beto odwa no na mo nka ho asam na mo nka nche IGP. Sabi a o tichira amanfo obi a wa hye nkom kura yetumi chi no ho no sa MC nominee no onya ntam no nkofa no.
But clearly what so what you say post work of ano. So yeah, Omar Kofana Monarch statement. So I'm surprised that you're not on top. And then my shy GP, you know, as if say he's on court. So yeah, it is the normal policing. No, you know, ABOB Niger to Richard. Who was Sujane upon to say? Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Upon to say.
Baumia nessa digital you know the ban. I say kana for sumpa because man no neighbor bia na neighbor omutunkon. What I say? And the sudden square san check corruption. So na among for no omuguma omuntia tax na so for yina otimu say sa digital you know akona the ban. Fine papa.
Okay. Na no ase to your damba na fiembra back to still mirror papa. Unfortunately never pon 45 so I want to take
no problem. Oh boy, you
no 9. On 45 was no problem. There's a problem, was no problem. With the Muaba, fire me. With the Muaba. As the American, with the Muaba. Number 4, what you say?
Madam.
Good morning to you.
My name is Freshly Banda.
Oh, sorry, Banda. Eva. Banda, okay. Ahmed, Ibrahim.
Mono,
yeah.
Okay.
Patrick.
Banda. Okay. Me issue ni say me issue ni na say about lawyer Susu asem no. No na me pese me ka bi kakra. The pese me ka say we a member of parliament. But demonstration would be I think say one is the leader of the demonstration. And this be near. He is the person SSA police for FNO. And he say both NDC and MPP no papa no IGP mo no yenya no ni interference no emboa yen. Say ka say what the mrano eti omahene ni enkoche no na ebeche me ba hye ni enja me dia ene ba bi egina ne ye den. Egina anti me say omumma papa no mamra no nye den. Emfa na kwamu na yemfa ndi obi a obeye culpable to the law no mra no endi.
Okay, me that's
it. I think that's
Oh, Chai, this one there, I support your lateness because you are not a latecomer. What really happened? Some guy with the mobile, those unusual, very unusual. Yeah. But the actual was you are always on point.
Oh boy, you know, I do my film.
As that no, boom.
And I'm with you, no. And the answer, you want to start here, no, but you do. I'm goes on. No.
I see. I don't know what is the challenge. What was the challenge?
Oh no, it was on the issue.
Yeah. That's still okay. So that also.
So right now, the minister is ready to ensure. Say, project be our implement here. During the implementation, and I will be challenges. And see, once you admit, say there are challenges, you come back.
Okay.
Then, because at the end of the day, we want a success.
Yeah.
Or cultural, or starting a friend saying engagement. You know, we all participated because it is about the cleanliness. of the city. What you see? Until you know to adwin. But who start here there now? Inherent challenges ever.
Okay.
And as a leader, no, you need to look at it and then reassess it, and then we all move on. So let's see, or mine is kana you be sure you go. And I think we are on the same page.
Okay, so
no matter. Yeah, on my move, the dimra and the ejuma. Me idea mempe say law no, you vary your laws no. I know na amagana ako lechi. But we show mine more. Depending on maybe a woo free bano. Semra be diwa.
It depends on it depends on where you are coming from.
Yes. Amahine yenyana yebo IGP abaso say or making sure say obeying still some level of discipline especially in regards to police service omujuma was say omuye ensuring law and order. But as institutions in various state institutions and also before I may buy a call I be making a very so
the IGP is interfering
statement. The last caller no. As someone can me for so say yes, demonstration also. The member of parliament ono na original demonstration no eni. Nti under natural
ono na pose for the show be o me kono.
Ono no be a was all responsible for whatever took place.
Yeah.
But your institutions are ye nyina ye adwuma ewo. Na institutions no so ewo ne mra. Sani honorable etna anu yi. Ene obetumi akibibia saa sem no wo udwen ho a wonti ase obefa ne ho edi because no obeka ni say oko parliament what you say onam ni kwan so a oko parliament ona wuti am say parliament na oko no exactly enti no ya yamra no in such a way say honorable anu efum kura na e was say yedi nidie yedi process bi eto ehonum because yen treaty no to say senior yes treaty obia that is the privilege of the office what you say and no ntino say ofum a e wo bibia e was say woko na wodi wasem ekoto honum sabi since 1992 even me 8 years in parliament you know there has been several occasions police edi one thing nyamanyama parliament for certain members of parliament to come and then assist the police in their investigations, and those things have been granted. But when you decide to treat somebody at that high office, say bia ewe nipemu ubegu na enimase, the institution in question also no ewo some level of integrity almost protected. The same way we show judiciary adia no kwa ajigon kwa untumi nka because who can exactly you see sanso na police service no so omotie na me no ka say ye hu police for omutiti moto so omo share helmet one echi what you here enti law na yet say fa kojo hu a we say you need di nyonyo
kofa
kobna hu dia anu dia ye wo krom hanumu we have to be very careful with the way we do our work. And for me, the current IGP obejina ni nan so now I'm making sure say no irrespective of udibre anase wo ewo man mu no ofu mra no ene obedi pepepe a anka be bua ye nyina but ni ayem pese ebe hu ne selectivity o man yene on Sunday omo wa sorry dan mu a police for no eba ho no no the secretary called me. I was the first person the constituency secretary called. Enti police opinion ma ayi okuta operation no. I personally spoke to him. DSP Kweku ayi boy yeah exactly. Anya kwesi for
ACP na ACP. Anya ACP na kan kwesi for na kan. You know in charge of the
operation no.
Okay, yeah.
Enti me na me bisa ni say omo baba effected an arrest. No can say based on you see you know. Let me see the man is a member of parliament. I believe you are aware. And you know the procedures. But the Muslim echo parliament. Allow parliament to do its work. Oh, see, yes, parliament by the Juma. No. Yasumano. Then you call for say, Omofa Nimbra, regional command, say, Sunday, no. Yes. And I'm going to say, okay, he is not running away from a responsibility. But, ono the Omunko, Yankasa as a party, Monday, Yanini Baba, regional command, no. Now you are person who a member of parliament, no. No, Munyano. I say, on Tiasia. Enti ohodum na me discuss over phone ma mi secretary no. But if phone ma this secretary ni say journalist aba vicinity no. Ona say we hu journalist ba ko mienu bi e wa hanom. Ohodum na na bisa ni say na journalist aba hanom. Omo wo he on kire journalist no. Ona say enye ono no be kire. Enti ohodum na omo ye retreat because they realize say journalist aba sin so. It is not right. Wrong. It is not right. Sabi, I'm Robert Sikwano. That is not how the police handles them. What you say? Enti say, who per se ugu parliament no as a body no anymore say. Parliament will not take it lightly. Sanso na person ugu judiciary in they will not. Sanso no be per se ugu police service. You will not be happy. But let us be truthful. Your friends, a report now, ACP Kwesifori edit to a journal. Me tree near Sabi, I am tro. So
they were there to gather intelligence.
Oh, sir.
Yeah. They were there.
Gather what intelligence?
Intelligence.
Intelligence about what?
Tell them the kind of intelligence they are supposed to gather.
Look, they denied, say, their police officers came there.
Yes, it was a denial. But also, if any of the things that happened there,
you try
one. You try one. Well, Yasaba, Yadamuina was say, your report soon. My main cousin, Girl Taco Toothpaste, and Aroma, other sound come away at the Koso. Honorable Tete China Sama, Ghana Law School, quickly. Now, for your report, now, Ghana Law School in St. Seven, so 1 cent.
Come on, young parliament. Your mom will quite a shimra. Se bibi nkoso e wo man mu a omo ohun kwan say institutions na yi atosin no omo tumi invite you like I na say US Facebook papa yi they brought him to the Congress and they took him through because their interest was state security. What I say. And omu as a congressman, no, it's our responsibility, no, winning. And I think, sir, in the history of our parliament, there may be somewhere in parliament, and we need to commend the current crop of parliamentarians. Yenya, say any dada phone, and then the current leadership of parliament. Sir. Say that level of expression, members of parliament, feel free. Edi nyama ordinarily say ja edi ma state na ebi ebe twitwi ni nase kakra. The sweet manner with which parliament ekotena ase a share students in Semono. Was a bomber or Babaso. Omayo Mujuma. Na enuni nyama ye hwe se yem parliament no ombekoswo aye we hwe LGBTQ+ musensemi aye parliament na initiate the last parliament through friends one of the members initiative BB today it is law and we expect more of this but me worry the where Attorney General were responding to Parliament, and I believe, sir, members, omo hanumo, luckily baako so hanumo. Minim ekwanso a Parliament edi assembly ebefa, but from edi kono per the response Attorney General na ma ebe hwe ne ebekoso Parliament.
Okay, so
there was institutions Parliament oversight muso na omuntumi nkan mo asema then
there's a problem.
Then there's a problem because all these institutions Parliament has oversight on their activities.
Well, here Dr. Baumia speaks this evening.
Yes, a caller called quickly about oversight does not mean or detect. Parliament did not detect to Ghana General Legal Council. They made a resolution and asked the AG, say she should ensure. You see, the subject matter of whether or not 499 or more right to be admitted or otherwise. And no, AG did not address that. The General Legal Council, nobody is speaking to it. Mudi mu benchmark aba yakọ treasure si apase. Mu say why your mind mu kati be more off. Na mu the technicalities ever. Other than people are not speaking to that matter. Omahini mu hia wo mu a mu mbisa wo that specific matter.
Because no nkan ehihye a Mudi
start here enka ho. Nipa na tro wa pass. Other than also mu treaty wo mu sa. Na mu ji wo mu admission friend is say examination fee na there registration fee na there. Didn't you know the number of people you admit? You should have stated it.
Okay, I want to try tell us the man of the moment, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yes, he's speaking tonight. Na Mejidi said
digitization.
As usual.
Digitization.
Said the Etieno. He's
Ghana. But
oh no, but minim say doctor speaking Emma Ehuabo. Yeah. Doctor Bekasa Fene Huamba Krum because punches in fact and what the can say propaganda if a movement data any fact any debu mind and you may we are so
many or to try fire pen here paper
yes we have and
the woman is say I don't think say audience very great. Oh yeah, let me tell you. No.
Tie the obeti so you're a politician, you need to listen.
Don't say over the period, Maka say Dr. Baumia need leadership in terms of governance will lose a lot of credibility.
As a result of?
As a result of Nsama or Kika. Omon she enye.
I see.
Omahine digitalization here can was me and you never start here. O magana fo hu say ono de you can economy ono ne one of the best in the whole world. And then you can economy asema on kan bi on kase bi. They say digitalization or what. Only challenge am war digitalization. What is the essence of the digitalization? So it's be you one platform to access information. Okay?
Yeah.
You do know what is happening?
No.
Now, meaning say, a deliberate attempt to siphon resources of this nation.
Oh, how?
Yeah, let me come. You understand what I'm trying to say? Omahini, Yaya Ghana card. Okay? Yaya Ghana card. Ordinarily, every institution also tap into the database of your friend saying NIA.
Ghana card.
Is it NIA?
NIA.
Exactly. Look, any person may use it, but in the real sense of it, every institution Upe say the data and I say enipa na upe say onini ye ejuma no ne hu nsema. You don't need to set up your own to also collect data that is already existing. SIM card registration. Do you know what NCA for no? They have set up what you say,
which has been set up already.
Exactly. Dr. Bawumia on who sanya me. Omani se kan tina make so omani se kan no e no mushi egu.
I wanted to chime down, so I was to start that.
I can be the big count.
Then you could see lecture.
Okay.
Na intro.
Mate.
Onyame ya duma me no be say shia.
You.
Me analyze it.
O champese me neba. After lecture
no. Na woni shia. You are thinking say a very impactful lecture.
In fact, minim say enyumre o mo seti o mo NDC propaganda room. Omo aseti omo ti enti me so we de ochina minia mi amada bu pa le se ono ochina haya mama hin haya